All right, guys, and we are here with a new format on the channel. So this is actually going to be a flash tournament. So we have 4 players who you guys can see in the description. We have the Gobbo King, DahvPlays, Zardar, Total War, and Janet on occasion. So there's going to be 2 best of 3s in the, I guess you could just say the semifinals, and then the winners will play in a best of 3 for the final. So just a quick 4-man tournament. I think it would be a fun change of pace for streams. We've been having, best of 3s and different things between, just one-on-one type situation. But I think this adds a little bit of fun, and if people enjoy it, then perhaps we'll do it more often and add some prize incentive. So today's the trial run. It's the very first one, and our first game we have Zardar Total War facing off against Janet on occasion. He's playing as Ton John. That's like kind of like screws me up. Yeah, it's gonna be good though. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm excited to be here, and it looks like Dark Elves versus Greenskins in game 1. And yes, this is Janet on occasion. So I'm sure you guys have probably seen his channel. Anyone here? A lot of familiar faces. How's it going, guys? Cow's boss, why are you lonely, man? You got family here. Yes. It is time. We got Victus Gaming, Thorgrim, Nigel, Michael Walker, the Modic. I think the new Giant Slayers are going to be really fun. I'm super excited to use them. I feel like they're, normally great weapon units have, bad combat stats, but they still have 50 melee attack. So I feel like they're going to be pretty damn powerful against anything with armor, including frontline infantry. So I think they're going to be, depending on their cost, a pretty strong pick. So yeah. Instantly smash that thumbs up. Yes. I know it's a little bit late. We wanted to wait for everyone, and since we do have 4 people, of course, we got to coordinate times and all that good stuff. So yeah. The Dark Elves versus, I think, if I had to pick a faction that has an advantage here, I definitely think that the Dark Elves have a slight advantage. The Greenskins are one of those factions that I feel are extremely well-rounded. They can kind of hang with anyone, which is what's really cool about them. But it's definitely going to be tricky. You can see that Zardar is going to be bringing Malekith on a dragon, an altar. Altar, very good against Greenskin infantry, with the exception of Black Orcs, and Hydra also is a very good pick. Tonjon, oh my god. Janet on occasion is going to need to bring probably, healthy firing lines. He's going to need Gobbos, Restieres, Mangy Marauders, Death's Creepers. He's going to need a lot of pressure to put these big boy downs, because Orc Boy Biggins just don't cut it, assuming he keeps his army composition. So we'll see. Yes. Hey, Rocket Raccoon. Well, when I stream my quick battles, I always like playing people from the community. So just queue up. Honestly, there's barely any people playing quick battle. Not barely, but it's not the biggest community. So if you queue up at the same time as me, you're pretty likely to play me. Yeah, Giant Slayers are going to be so good against Kolek. Yeah, because ever since Kolek got that armor buff, it's kind of hard for the dwarves to drag him down. But Slayers with great weapons now, it's going to be so good and tasty. Yes. What do you think about the fact they literally stuck great weapon into a regular Slayer model? You know what? I don't care. I'm just happy to have it. Hey, Lore Master of Sotek, we're doing a Flash tournament. So today we are doing, we got 4 players and 2 best of 3s with the finals, which is also going to be best of 3. So you guys are potentially going to get, 6? Yeah, get quite a few games. You guys are getting a lot of games today, and between good players too. So yes, we got Janet. He's here in chat. He's stream sniping. He just wants to see Zardar's army. That's why he's here. He's not actually stream sniping. They're in chat together, so it'll be fair play. So we are ready. Let's party. So good and tasty. I actually, and for any of you guys, I have a new super chat thing. So I hope someone just donates $1 so you guys can see it. That's all I want this stream, is just for you guys to see the new one. Oh man, I don't know. It's a little creepy, but so this shirt, it might get green screened out since Wurzog is on here, but it says Wurzog in the streets, Gobla in the sheets. And Lady Turin, my lovely fiance, made it for me for Christmas. It's my favorite shirt ever. But we thought about setting up a merchandise store and selling stuff like this. I don't know if people would be interested, but yeah, the Gobbo's playing next game versus DahvPlays. It's gonna be good. New unit, shave bearded dwarves. Oh my god! All right, so Zardar in the front line. He's got a couple dread spears, which will get monster mashed pretty bad by Savage Orcs. I'm actually a fan of heavily armored infantry, but he's going to make up for that. He has the Death Hag on the altar, which is really good against Savage Orcs and light armored troops. He does also have Malekith on the dragon, so there's going to be a ton of terror once his frenzy is gone. On top of that, Zardar is rocking a War Hydra, which I love in this matchup. with really, with efficient micro, you can keep it away from the missiles. The breath attacks are good. It's a really powerful alpha strike tool, and I really like it. He's got a couple Black Art Corsairs with handbows in the back line. Witch Elves. He's got some Hargadeth Executioners. I really like this army from Zardar Total War here. I think this is a very solid one. So, Janet on occasion, front line of Savage Orcs. He has a secondary line of Goblin Archers, Rustiers. So, I think a lot of this game is going to come down to how efficiently he plays with the Goblin Archers, and is he able to take out the Hydra and focus on the altar. Altars are devastating against Greenskins. The terror and just running through these Savage Orcs is going to be good. On top of that, it looks like Janet does have the Teeth Robbers. I think, yeah, he's going to rob some Teeth. Morgub's Magi Marauders. And he also has, this is a very good goon squad as well. You have the Hogmaster and you have a double Goblin Big Boss. So that gives you some really good gooning potential. So if Malekith lands out of position and Janet is able to, effigy and pin him with those Goblin Big Bosses and shoot him with the arrows, he can absolutely take this game. I think it's a little bit more effort for the Greenskins because they have to, the burden's kind of on them to bring down these big monsters. So it's going to be good, boys. It's going to be good. When are they adding Savage Gobbos? I'm not sure. But anyways, you can see Janet's going to be pushing forward with his Savage Orc Hordes. And, he'll definitely be able to monster mash these, low-tier Dark Elf Infantry. The Dread Spears are going to get just cut to pieces. So it's really going to come down to the monsters and, how efficiently, Zardar can do with those things. So the altar is getting in position. Malekith is probably getting ready to do a breath attack from the side or a Gaze of Malice. Gaze of Malice, very good against lightly armored targets. So he's probably going to pop one right here, I would imagine. Looks like Malekith is going to be getting on the flank. Dread Spears will be charging in, as well as the Hydra. And Malekith, is he going to do anything? Yeah, it looks like he's repositioning to get right on that side, which is pretty good. Archers coming in from Janet on occasion. Looks like a chill one going down to the front line. And here comes the altar. Zardar definitely needs to pull this back ASAP. If he loses his Death Hag really quickly to this Archer fire, it's going to be a wash. So you can see, looks like he is pathing it back the other direction. Massive Squig Herds coming from the far side. And it looks like they're going to be intercepted by some of these Witch Elves. Yeah, you definitely don't... the Hydra could actually wreck these guys pretty good. But I feel like the Hydra needs to be fighting in a blob to really utilize its terror. So the Corsairs coming in, just getting jumped by these Squig Herds, but the Witch Elves are probably going to rampage them pretty quick. And the Corsair Handbows, it looks like they're on the run a little bit. So the Death Hag is actually completely destroyed. Malekith does come in a little bit late on the far side. He's going to be able to do some good work here, but I feel like he needed to play a bit of a higher and tighter game, because losing that altar real quick like that is going to be pretty tough. Very good stuff from Janet on occasion, focusing those down. Looks like another Chill Wind coming down on the main line here. And Malekith, in the meantime, is just attacking some of these guys, but... Balance of power probably in the favor of Janet. His focus fire and the lack of pressure on the back line, maybe some Dark Riders or something, I think it's going to cost him this game. The Hydra's already just getting pounded, and man, this might be a real quick game here. Definitely, Janet made this build work well. Made sure his back line wasn't compromised. Foot of Gork coming down, just crushing those Harganeth Executioners. That was a thing of beauty. Man, look at that. That thing just annihilated those elite troops. And you saw as soon as that Foot of Gork went off, it just put the balance of power down so badly here. On that same note, the Black Art Corsairs with the Handbows are just kiting back. So this is definitely one of the saving graces for Zardar. You can see the bounce power coming back a little bit in his favor, but a lot of his guys in the back line are being caught and just feasted on by these Squig Herds right here. So that's a little bit tricky. Some funny businesses afoot. Malekith in the back has gotten into the Archers, but you can see there's a massive green tide. So maybe if he could drop a Soul Stealer right here and then get a Gaze of Malice, he could do massive game-changing damage to this blob. And if the Hydra can rally, but you can also see Warzog did take quite a bit of damage, and the Hydra is back. So you can see the bounce is actually going back in the favor of the Dark Elves a little bit. Chill Wind coming down, doing some pretty okay damage. But he definitely needs a Soul Stealer. There needs to be one of those. I would Soul Stealer and maybe start attacking the Goblin Big Bosses. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be something going down. Most likely a Soul Stealer. There's some sort of Witchcraft. It might be on Warzog here. Or that might actually be the buffs from the Greenskins. But regardless, the Dark Elves do have some kind of rallying troops in the back. It looks like over here they were able to get their Handbows fighting on these tattered Savage Orcs. But the Savage Orcs and company should be able to clean them up. Hydra is coming back. So this could actually be really good if he's able to get a breath attack here, but honestly, I think that's probably it. Malekith is just getting pinned down. The Goblin firing line, pretty much, unimpeded here. They're in pretty good shape. So the Rustiers shooting in on Malekith. Malekith is going to have to flee, and that's going to be game one. So Janet on occasion coming in with a wrecked game one victory here, guys, and that is going to be it. So we're going to go on to game two, and these are all best of threes. Yes. The matches are good. That was the very first game. So for any of you guys just joining, that was game one here in this series. And so yeah, yes, and Tonjon is Janet on occasion, and he's facing off against Zardar Total War, who's and I'll make sure to put links to everyone's YouTube channels and everything after this. So how much for a Gelt cosplay? Oh, it wouldn't cost much. I would do that cheap if I had the equipment. So game two. Game two. Make sure to switch maps and races. Here we go, boys. Team Janet. Yeah, in the next... So after this best of three between Zardar and Janet, on occasion. It's so weird that he's like calling himself Tanjan. He's going to be facing off against the winner of DahvPlays and the Gobbo King. So Gobbo King and DahvPlays are going to be playing next. Yes. You would never side with the Dark Elf, but I'd rather see the Greenskins lose. A very dissatisfied dwarf says that. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that was a really solid play from Janet. He was able to make those missiles work. But Zardar is going to his vampire counts. I actually played him earlier on ladder, and we had a couple games Zardar and I, and he played very, very well with the vampire. So I'm pretty excited to see how he does here. And Janet on occasion probably still deciding who he wants to play, so we will withhold any commentary until he's finalized. And it looks like Empire versus vampire counts, which is a good matchup. I think it slightly favors the vampire counts, maybe. Hard to say. Tyrion, what about a double blind tourney? Nobody knows what the other player plays. Yeah, so this, I mean, obviously for tournaments I'm going to be running in the future, which are like larger scale, with prize support and, like 8 to 14 people, those are going to be blind. So the players are going to have to pick their armies before they go in, and from there they're going to, play their opponents. But this is just a kind of a casual showcase event. It's not like a big structured tournament. It's like just a flash tournament. So, no, I don't have any tattoos. No. Yes, you guys believe in the Empire? Well, so far I like Zardar's army. It's a good start. Felbats, he has the Red Duke on horseback, which is also very good. So we'll see what he keeps. Zombies are, give and take. You don't necessarily need zombies in this matchup. I personally prefer skeletons. Why can't Skaven use their... You guys want the scoreboard? No scoreboard today. We're just going to keep the screen nice and clean. Yeah, I played about 5 or 6 games on ladder today, so, it's a little bit tricky because if I play 5 or 6 games, 3 to 5 games a day, which is what I try and do, my hands are usually a little bit shot after about 5 games, so then I need to go cast those games the following day, and then the problem arises is if I stream my own quick battles, then you guys have already seen all those games, and if I go cast them, I've done that before, and it's kind of like deja vu, and a lot of people have already seen it, so on the stream. So you kind of have to like choose between the two. So I try and do one quick battle stream myself a week on like a Saturday or something, and then from there, I can do like best of 3s and like tournament matches during the week and all that kind of good stuff. So Christianity, oh Plessy, we remember. When are we getting rat ogres with great weapons? Would that be so aggro, just like a giant rat with a fucking club? Oh man, that's so good. What Skaven do you think? Oh my god, it's getting wild. Hey, how's it going, Gary? Welcome. Yeah, we're here in the... so we have a couple best of 3s here. It's going to be a flash tournament with 4 people. So just semifinals and a finals match. So, and yeah, and this is the second game here in the first match between Janet on occasion and Zardar Total War. Hey, Bubba Bricks. We got Gary up in here. We got Run Command. Oh yeah, it's a full house. Yeah, we're having a good time today. And so let's take a look at Zardar's army. So honestly, that is a solid army. The one risky pick is probably a Mortis engine. But a lot of Empire players don't even bring like handgunners or crossbows anymore, so it's probably safe, to be honest. I really like Zardar's army. It's solid. It's real solid. Get some water real quick, boys. And I will bring Wookie later on the stream, so you guys can rest assured he will be here at some point today. Go waddle in. All right. Hey, what's going on? Welcome, Zycon. We're having a flash tournament. Yes. A stream, yes. Distraction from your lives. We're good to go. Ready. So, yeah, we're going to see what Janet on occasion brings, but Zardar's army's solid. I definitely think going with a Ground Lord is a little bit safer in this matchup. In case there's like Temple Meme Luminarchs or Nets or that type of play, I think that's going to be prudent. Yeah, I'll grab Wookie towards the, when we have another like interlude or we're waiting for people to get ready, I'll go grab him. Yeah. Yes. Oh, good. Zardar made some changes, so it looks like he brought some Hounds. Hounds are very, very good against the Empire. Blood Knights plus Dire Pack is very strong against like, Demogryphs and things like that. Then you have Felbats and an additional group of Hounds. It's very micro-intensive, but it's the way to beat the Empire, in my opinion. I hear you, Gary. Well, I hope you get some rest, man. Enjoy the stream. And it's time. Wookiee, the High King of the stream. Yeah, we'll get him. He'll make an appearance soon. Don't you guys worry. We're very early in the stream. We're just getting started. Flash tournament, so shirtless now. Well, Wurzog is on this shirt actually, so he may disappear because of the green screen. So that's the closest you're getting. So a Flash tournament is just kind of an impromptu tournament. It's like language for like a Flash meet or kind of like a surprise event. It's not like a very structured thing, I suppose. All right, so you guys already saw Zardar's army. In the front line, he does have a combination of Graveguard and just some chaff skeletons, which is great. Graveguard can do very well in the front line against most state troops and Empire forces, so I like that. He's got Blood Knights, Dire Pack. He's got some regular Dire Wolves to harass the back line. A Mortis Engine, which if Janet didn't bring a lot of like guns, it's going to be very, very powerful. But, you know, it's very susceptible to Empire focus fire. A couple of Fellbats here. He does also have the Red Duke up in the air. So let's go ahead and see if Janet has any sort of snares. Yeah, actually has a Bright Wizard, so he's going to be totally safe with this. So the risky investment getting the Red Duke, but a Hellsteed can usually outrun most Empire flying units. It's just you need to watch out for old school Empire play with like Nets of Amnitok and that type of thing. So couple Fellbats here. He does also have a Necromancer on the ground to summon skeletons to the back line. So I like it quite a bit from Zardar. And now for Janet on occasion. So for Janet, he's got a front line of Spearmen with shields. It looks like 1, 2, 3 in total. 2 Greatswords. So the Greatswords obviously, give you a little bit of sustainability. And if you are bringing Volkmar the Grim on his Pimp Chariot, I really think that bringing Greatswords is a good idea. Because Greatswords themselves, their biggest weakness is how low their melee attack and defense is. But honestly, with Volkmar buffing them with the Grand Hammer of Sigmar, they can become like, they can cleave through those vampire counts. On top of that, he does have Sterling's Revenge. He's got Free Company Militia. He does have Free Company. So the Free Company are definitely going to need to focus down that Mortis Engine. And Zardar is going to need to be very, very careful with it. On top of that, Janet does have 2 groups of the Knights of the Blazing Sun to try and contest the Cav game. They will lose the Blood Knights, but with a little bit of Kindle Flame buffing from the Bright Wizard, they can be pretty damn scary. So pretty excited to see this build in action. Yeah, it's time, guys. It's time. You guys have seen both of the armies. The tail of the tapes are set. Now we will wait for our players to go. My camouflage in the stream. Yeah, I'll do some videos looking at all the new giant slayer guys, whatever they're called. Yeah, when they do come out. Oh yeah, you can see my shirt just like camouflaging. Okay, I'll have to try and fix that. I think it's like whenever I lean forward. Yeah, it's like I'll check after this game. Yes. Okay, so we got this, and you know what? It's triggering me now, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that. There we go. Okay, we're good. All right, so the forces of the Empire are going to be marching forward. Definitely susceptible to zombie summoning, but very similar to like why Greenskins bring the Savage Orc Era Boys is the Free Company Militia. They beat the hell out of zombies, so they can fend off the zombie summons, unlike crossbowmen and lower tier infantry troops like handgunners. Like they'll just get routed off by zombies. But these guys can do pretty well. The Bright Wizard, as far as his spells, he does have the Flaming Sword of Rune and Cascading Fire Cloak. And obviously he's using the Knights of the Blazing Sun to synergize with their Kindle Flame. So when the Kindle Flame procs from the Bright Wizard, giving his entire army additional fire damage, plus Volkmar does fire damage as well. So there's going to be kind of a dual-pronged, treat there. So Zardar is going to be running around with the Direwolves, definitely a good idea. Get them on some of these Free Company. You can see Janet, taking advantage of the strength of Free Company, isn't going to invest a lot in protecting them. And it looks like he's going to do a frontal charge. A little bit risky because he could get pinned by these Blood Knights in the Dire Pack. If Zardar is able to summon some zombies behind these guys, nice, and then get the Fellbats up and around, oh, so good and tasty. That's really dangerous. But look at that Free Company. Oh, man, he needs to get the Red Duke back. He's going to be taking a lot of firepower there. Knights of the Blazing Sun, I think they overcommitted a little bit. I think he's going to have to pay for this. It does very little damage against the Armored Graveguard. But, you can see the Red Duke is taking some work, so he needs to get back with the Red Duke. He needs to just run away and be free. You can see the Direwolves in the back have gotten into the Empire Cookie Jar. So the Free Company Militia are just getting surrounded. And yeah, I don't know. This is a good start so far for Zardar. In the front line, the Blood Knights are coming around. So I would probably summon some zombies with this Necromancer on top of these spears. And then just get straight into that back line. But so far, the Empire front line, Knights of the Blazing Sun are buckling. You can see Curse of Years going down, lowering their stats. Janet on occasion, and the Volkswagen is going to be responding with a banishment, but unfortunately went the wrong way. So things are looking pretty good for the Vampire counts. The backline is very compromised. These Blood Knights have gotten into the Free Company Militia. They're steady, but obviously Blood Knights hit pretty damn hard. So Warhound's coming into the back line. Free Company are very bogged up, but Volkmar the Grim is helping hold things down in the center. Him and his Bright Wizard are doing a pretty good job. Red Duke getting a little bit crunk. This is risky, putting the Red Duke in here like this. If he's able to get surrounded by these Knights and Although he's not weak to fire, I don't think, actually. I think he is. I think all of those guys are that regenerate. So if we take an overarching look at the battle, you can see in the front line, the Imperial forces are struggling against this Mortis Engine. The Greatswords are starting to, go down even against the Sternsmen because of this Mortis Engine. There's Fellbats, there's Hounds everywhere, and it looks like Zardar Total War coming back with a vengeance, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to stabilize. I think it's going to be a little bit tricky for the Empire. The Red Duke's in pretty good health. There's nothing really that can threaten him aside from the, the Sterling's Revenge. The Knights of the Blazing Sun just got eradicated. That initial charge in the beginning was very, very devastating. And yeah, this is looking to be a vampire game, guys. They just have such a good wrap on the back line. Blood Knights are in good shape. It looks like there's going to be another good and tasty invocation of Nehek going down back here, I think. No, actually, I think that's the Flaming Sword of Ruin. But, the Grand Hammer of Sigmar is helping to clear out some of these Fellbats in the back. But you can see that the fact that this Mortis Engine is still alive is going to be incredibly trying. Because if the Mortis Engine just, pushes into the center of this mass right here, that's going to be so tough. You can see that the Red Duke coming in for another charge. He's going to just get deep up in these Sterling's Revenge, who are pretty much one of the only AP units that can really punish him. So I think that's a good choice. So right now the bounce power is pretty even. If anything, I think it's a little in the favor of the Vampire counts, but of course that could change if Janet can get these Knights of the Blazing Sun and maybe get a big Alpha Strike on the Red Duke here. Something. I don't know. He's getting a nice little charge. Let's see if the Red Duke can get some support. He's taking a little damage from the charge, but obviously charges aren't as impactful against single target entities like this. But he does get us around, so he's definitely going to need some zombie summons or something, but he does get away, and he's also able to get some Blood Knights to get a rear charge. So the Blood Knights come in the back and pin them. The Mortis Engine is now draining everything. Granted, the Knights of the Blazing Sun do have magic resist, so they're going to be somewhat durable against draining effects, but ultimately I think it's just, I don't know, I don't think they're going to be able to kill this Mortis Engine. I guess there is some free company rallying over here on the far side. So probably want to get these free company just starting to work on that Mortis Engine. Over here, he does have another group as well, so Sardar definitely needs to get these Graveguard, or just put some Skeleton Spears in the free company here, send in the Graveguard in the main fight, and he should be okay. Yeah, the Blood Knights are starting to get beat up too, though, so maybe Janet can rally. That would be a really impressive victory if he came back, because he was definitely at the disadvantage in the initial engagement. So the Mortis Engine from Zardar Total War is going to be pushing in here. You can see it's terror routing, kind of draining down all these Sterling's Revenge and some of these other troops here. And the Red Duke looks to be fighting against Volkmar the Grim. So Volkmar isn't the best duelist on his Pimp Chariot, but he just gets in there, whacks him a couple times. His Warrior Priest on the back just kind of watching, not really doing much. But the Red Duke is, he's a tough cookie to crack. 105 speed, 100 armor, I think. Yeah, actually only 80 armor, so yeah, I guess he's not the tankiest here. So the Mortis Engine is going to be kiting. I would definitely just get this Mortis Engine and park it right here on top of these Graveguard. And then if he wants to get you with Volkmar the Grim, he's going to have to take damage from the Red Duke. But Red Duke has low AP when he's on his Health Steed and not the Terror guys, so there could be some tomfoolery afoot. In the back line, Zardar does get his Necromancer and the remnants of his Blood Knights into the gun line, so you can see the Free Company Militia are having to retreat, and it looks like there's kind of a mass exodus for the Empire forces. The bounce power, for the first time, shifts just in the favor of the Vampire counts, just past that middle point. You can see it's just tilting up a little bit more as this Mortis Engine just kind of drains down these forces. The Bright Wizard is, shaken. His friends are routing. The Grand Shield of Faith giving a little bit of a ward save to these troops, but what's going to end up happening is the Empire forces are probably going to shatter, and it's just going to be Volkmar the Pimp versus the world. So it's going to be pretty hog wild here. So the Claw of Nagash is going to be kind of just circling back around, maybe going after some of these Spearmen and trying to get rid of this Bright Wizard. And you can see very good play from Zardar Total War, grabbing the Red Duke and just charging in on Volkmar the Grim, who does have some buffs. You can see the heavy metal rain coming down from Volkmar, and a nice banishment. So the banishment, oh man, and just unfortunate rotations. Had it gone this way, that could have been something that may have gotten him back in the game. But Zardar is doing a very good job chasing down Janet's forces in the back, because these type of gun units, if they were to rally and start shooting at that Mortis Engine, that could change the tide of the game. Mortis Engine is also just going to be chasing down some Spears, who are just going to be terrified. They're obviously very tattered. But Janet has gotten back a couple Free Company Militia, but the Knights of the Red Keep, the Blood Knights, coming in with just a so good and tasty charge right here. You can see the Necromancer, and then the Blood Knights are just going to skewer these guys, and they're going to be sent flying to the Shadow Realm. So they're gone. And right now, I think that's probably going to be it. I really think that Zardar Total War has secured this game. It's basically just going to be, Volkmar the Grim, who does have Elsif on him, or he did, so he was taking quite a bit of damage. Bright Wizard coming in for one last, oh man, imagine a Burning Skull right here. This would be really good, just on this big blob. So it looks like there's going to be a Flaming Sword of Ruin going down, or a Cascading Fire Cloak. It's not enough, though. There are some Imperial forces coming back, some Spears and some Free Company Militia, but there's only 25. And Zardar is being relentless with hunting these guys down. So you can see that he's getting these Blood Knights and the Necromancer. They're going to be chasing down the Free Company, and Volkmar is just trying to run on his Volkswagen, but Red Duke is just so much faster. Plus, if the Mortis Engine chases him, it's going to slow him down. So look at him just riding through these skeletons, just getting wild. So guys, this first best of 3 looks like it's going to go to a game 3 here, which is great. You can see the Red Duke just chasing it, just like smooth. He's like the evil Wicked Witch of the West, just like with the flying beasts coming in there. So yeah, the Vampire Hordes are going to chase. Zardar is going to engage undoubtedly with Red Duke here in a moment. Maybe try and finish off these reinforcements, which he's not going to get him to army losses because Volkmar is unbreakable. So he needs to, yeah, divvy up his forces. Just use the Mortis Engine. It'll easily just like get rid of these guys with the Drain and the Care and all that stuff. They'll probably shatter here, to be honest. Shaken, wavering, negative 111 leadership, and that looks like it's going to be army losses for the Empire. So Zardar takes it. I mean, in the first game, Janet took him out pretty quick, but Zardar was able to fight back and did a really good job. So kudos to him. That was awesome. The Volkswagen, it is the Volkswagen. It is. Well played. So now this is the first game in the series. So Zardar Total War is tied with Janet on occasion, 1-1 in this semifinal match here in this Flash tournament. So, well played. We will do interviews after round. Rubber match. It's time, boys. It's time! Flying Bellhop Monkey Minions. Hey, Sneaky Brit, thank you for sponsoring, my dude. Much appreciated. Hell yeah, and you guys get the Palpatine. Whenever anyone sponsors, Palpatine appears. Oh yeah, we'll bring back the webcam, sorry. I know, I gotta... In between games, we can get it, just so I'm not... Let me play with this webcam filter. Thank you so much for the sponsor, dude. So we're gonna go here. And we're gonna get this. I'm messing with the settings here. Probably gonna start having some hair disappear. Really appreciate it, Sneaky Brit. Thank you so much. Reps Dobbs rubbing his coins together. So we're gonna see you guys. Dobbs gonna pay me off. Sorry about that. Dobbs gonna try and bribe. Yeah, those Blood Knights were really good, and you know, Zardar did an excellent job of just like chasing down the remnants of those troops and stuff. It was really, really solid. So I'm going to Poland here in the next week. I'm leaving on the 25th, and I'll be coming back with Lady Turin probably on like May 5th or 6th. She'll actually be here with me in the United States. My hair won't disappear. I'm not Italian Spartacus. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, only 73 likes with 332 people. That is heresy. Come on, boys. We got a fun event going on today. So Janet is going hard in the paint, bringing the Wood Elves against the Tomb Kings, which Wood Elves are a hard counter to Tomb Kings. So Janet is out for blood. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Hey, New Avar, thank you, man. I'm glad you liked the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Warcraft 3. We might actually play another game tonight and record it and then put it up on the channel in the next few days. Yeah, honestly, smashing that like button does really help, all jokes aside. It's super awesome, so. Sneaky Brit, thank you, dude. Really appreciate the sponsorship. You now have access to summoning the Wookiee with the emote, so stay tuned. Yeah, we will. Lady Turn will be back here May 5th, 6th, 7th in that time frame. And yeah, that's going to be it. So what we'll start doing with her on the channel is that we'll have like a once a week like throwback video or something where she plays something on the channel, like an old RPG, like Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate, maybe The Witcher, just like things like that that are a little bit off. They're not like, you know, typical Total War stuff. I think it'd be pretty fun. Yeah, that Warcraft 3 game was so much fun. Having some allergies. My like having trouble just talking for long periods of time, so my apologies. Someone dislikes. How dare they? Yeah, this is an incredibly hard matchup for the Tomb King. So if Zardar wins this, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, use your Foot of Gork to step on that like button, please. So Zardar has Kotep. He can outrange and snipe, like go after the missile units of the Wood Elves. A Tomb Prince for anti-large, which I like. Frontline is, you know, it's good to go wide. You want some of these guys. You just gotta like hold their advance and just take them out with your Shopki Great Bows and the caskets and use carrying to defend and everything. Dead Spartan 08. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn the volume up. Thank you for the donation, man. So let me see if it works. I'm waiting to see it pop up. If it doesn't work...
That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Did you guys hear it? Did it go through? I'm looking on the replay on my other monitor. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh man, I love that. Hopefully you guys like that. I don't know why that sound clip gets me every time from the Ainsley Harriott, the chef guy. It's like, yeah, Baldur's Gate would be, yeah, we'll get all that stuff going though. Hey, Dead Spartan, thank you so much for the donation, man. You're the first one to donate with the new donation gift. So, yeah, it's time. Yeah, you can send replays. It was very quiet. Okay, I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up a little bit. Let me go to Streamlabs. I'm coming into the tech. That's from a cooking show. The guy was like, he's like putting like seasoning on his meat, and he's just like, I don't know why. It's so funny. Oh my god. So Zardar looks like he's fine-tuning his army a little bit, so this gives me time to go to the... Here. Sorry, I'm in the Streamlabs. So that is from our Super Chat. The volume looks pretty loud. Yeah, okay. That's good. We're good. Is Super Chat or Streamlabs better? So Jordan, it's about the same, give or take. I would honestly, Super Chat's more fun, but I think on Streamlabs I get to keep a little bit more. But it's honestly, Super Chat's really fun because everyone gets to see your message. Unfortunately, it's not like as high tech as Twitch. Oh my god, that you guys are just gonna spam that now just to. So Gary, the friendly lizard, says so good and tasty, yeah boy. And then Robert Calvert with the $10 donation. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. You guys rock.
Yeah, boy.
I'm like turning on my own sound so I can hear it. You've gone too far this time.
Give me a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Give it a good old rub. Nice and spicy meat. Oh my god. Whew. That's gonna give me tears, that like sound clip. Quiet Storm, thank you for sponsoring, my dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, give it a nice old rub. Thank you, Robert. I really appreciate it, man. And Quiet Storm as well. Yeah. Can you guys hear it? What he's saying, or do I need to raise the volume a little bit? Oh, did he get a chariot? Oh, Zardar switching it up. Looks like he's getting a chariot. Okay. Okay, looks like I got to turn it up a little bit more, guys. I'm sorry. I just gotta make sure my Streamlabs is going. And unlimited power. No, there's no way they would demonetize that. Logan Man, thank you, dude, for the donation. Right on. You guys just want to hear Ainsley Harriott. It's the perfect uncomfortable whisper in your ear. Yeah.
Rub.
Is he coming again?
That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Oh god. Oh man. Okay, hang on. Let me turn that up. I'm just gonna crank it because it's so quiet. I feel like people need to hear the glory. Okay, 1 second. So, Super Chat. I'm in the Streamlabs now. We'll turn it up here. Let's do 70%. Okay. Okay, we're gonna test it real quick, guys. Let me know if this is too loud. Or not. Bubba Bricks just did it, so we're good. Okay, I'm. Here we go. Bubba Bricks, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Well, you know what? That's a man who's passionate about what he does.
Give me a good old rub. That's it.
Now I have to listen to this every time you guys donate.
Yeah, boy.
And D Bison coming in hard. Oh man, with the $20. Thank you, D Bison. And Bubba Bricks, you guys rock. All right, now I got to talk about Warhammer, and it's going to be hard with Ainsley whispering in my ear.
Nice and hot.
Yes.
Spicy meat.
All right, so you guys already saw Zardar's army. So in the front line, he's got skeleton warriors, a secondary line of tomb guard, which is pretty good because if they do go war dancer, the tomb guard give you some answers to kind of actually putting some damage into those guys, whereas skeleton warriors just get cut to pieces. Top of that, Ushabti Great Bows, a very good answer against Way Watchers, who are pretty common in this matchup. But it looks like Janet on occasion doing a very off-meta army. There's no Way Watchers, which are very typical because they can snipe Ushabti Great Bows, they can snipe, Kotep. So, very interesting. For Janet's army, Eternal Guard in the front line, so he does have two of those. A center core of War Dancers who are going to be led by Big Daddy Durthu. So Durthu has Flock of Doom. He also has a Branch Wraith with Earthblood and Melkos. Very solid stuff. On the flanks, two groups of Azari Spears to take out Constructs, Tomb Scorpions, Horsemen. If they can get onto the Ushabti Great Bows, that'll be very solid. A couple Glade Guards with Starfire Shafts, which will do very well. Solid AP on those guys once they get into range. So it looks like Janet doing a very aggressive army. A little bit risky. I think Way Watchers are still the safest way to go. But he's he's just trying to play it safe. Sisters of Thorn. These guys can do some really good kind of... they'll be able to take out these Carrion fairly easily. But it looks like the Ushabti Great Bow is putting some heavy fire into them. So very good stuff. Zardar is in good position here. I think that without the Way Watchers, it's going to be tough. Those caskets are shooting in there. Just those Roombas. Just doing... just you guys are just memeing so hard right now. Oh my god. The Grand Hierophant Kotep, as far as his spells, he does have the Sandstorm, of course, and it looks like he does have the 2 buff spells, as well as the Physical Resist. Okay, cool. So you can see that the Glade Guards with the Starfire Shafts are now shooting in here, but the Carrion from Zardar Total War getting in there, and the Kotep raining some fire down with his additional Roomba, which is getting a little bit crazy. In the back, these Eternal Guards can easily just press up here and maybe go after some of these guys and clean them up, but Carrion are actually infantry-sized, so the bonus versus large isn't going to help, and it'll still take them a while to go down. In the front line, Big Daddy Durthu is just getting in here, but I think that's a risky pick from Janet on occasion. Ushabti Great Bows are just way too good against big armored targets. And you can see Durthu's going to march back here, but he's going to get cut to pieces. There's the Tomb Prince with anti-large, but it looks like some War Dancers have gotten through. So Zardar is then going to pull his auxiliary forces. You can see the Tomb Guard with Halberds coming in, and he does intercept with the Tomb Prince, which is going to slow the charge here. And honestly, these Tomb Guards with Halberds can probably finish off most of these forces here. And yeah, it's looking a little bit wild. You can see the Tomb King's chariots in the back are just riding through these ladies of the forest. And this is, I don't know, I think this is going to be a little bit tricky for Janet. I think Zardar is in a really dominant position right now. On top of that, you can see Durthu with his, he does have the Shield of Thorns on him from the Sisters. He's putting a spanking on the Tomb Prince, but the Tomb Prince is giving it right back. And he also has the Tomb Strike. He has the weapon damage. I just get surprised with Ainsley in the middle of my casts. Oh my gosh. Alright, so right here you can see that Durthu is... I'll take a look after this, don't worry guys. The Ushabti Great Bows are shooting in here, just continuing to work on Durthu, which is great targeting. Janet does get in there with the Sisters of Thorn and disrupts the play, but Zardar does have some Skeleton Spears able to just kind of, fend those guys off and trade very in a very cost-efficient manner. On the far side, the Tomb King's Chariots, up to 107 kills against Wood Elves. That is amazing. So very, very good Chariot micro from Zardar, just kind of riding through it. Looks like they finally do get caught by some Azari Spears, but so far the Wood Elves are looking pretty tattered. There are some Eternal Guard pushing through here, but I feel like Durthu's a little bit too low, but if Durthu can just get a Wombo combo and just put Kotep down here, that could be pretty good. It looks like Kotep's going to be on the run on his room, but he's very slow. He has had the Withering cast on him, and it looks like the Sisters of Thorn are coming in, but Durthu is so low. And there's Skeleton Archers, there's Ushabti Great Bow here with their heavy AP just bringing him down. And guys, I think Zardar Total War is going to take this. He's gonna get the game going. So it looks like the Usef's Incantation of Desiccation, lowering his melee attack and melee defense. Very, very good stuff from Zardar Total War here, guys. So the Grand Hierophant Kotep was able to survive Durthu's Wrath. There are some Eternal Guard pushing through who will get caught, but at this point, Janet just doesn't have enough. Durthu's gone. Ushabti Great Bows are going to finish him. There's some tattered Deepwood Scouts. There's even some Ushabti in the front line who are just monster mashing these guys. And those Chariots in the back from Zardar must have done an amazing job. They ended up racking up like 100 and something kills. Wow, what a game. What a game there, guys. That was a really good one. So, hey, Red Spotted Drake, thank you so much for the donation. And no worries, man. No worries. So let's go talk to the boys. GG. Zardar moves on. That's a hard matchup for Tomb Kings, and he did a great job. So let's go down here and see what's up. Well played, boys. Well played. That was quite a series. So Zardar, tell us about your Roomba tactics. What was the line of thinking there?
Well, I still can't believe I win. I
just
won. Like
just in shock.
Janet is like my teacher.
Yeah.
It's like the student beating finally the master.
Cool, man. Well, it was great. Yeah, the Roombas were good. Your chariot play was solid. I think your chariot ended up with like 120 kills or something, which was really, really
Yeah,
good.
yeah. He really messed up his archers.
Yeah, and
It
Dirthu
really did.
got the business. But yeah, well played, man. Well played. So you're going to be moving on to the finals and playing either DahvPlays or the Gobbo King. So get prepared, man. Thanks
Yeah,
again.
I'm just gonna.
And
Nice.
Janet, Dirthu was a bold move bringing the mighty Dirthu. Have you had
Oh, it
success with him in the
was.
past?
Yeah. This build, it's one of those builds that if the Tomb Kings go construct heavy, then it's just embarrassing for the Tomb Kings.
You can just punish
But
them. Yeah.
its weaknesses are Ushabtu's great bows,
Yeah.
which people don't tend to bring. So they just go, oh, that's going to get shot by Way Watchers, and who cares, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. So usually you're safe, but then also they don't tend to bring a lot of mobility either, because they just think, oh no, all the light cav chariots, that's all just going to get taken out by Wild Riders or Sister Thorn or even Azrai spears. So people don't tend to bring that either.
Yeah.
So this army might definitely a one-trick pony, but it'll either just devastate or it'll lose. It's one or the other. There's no middle ground.
I like
with this
it,
one.
man. I like
So
it.
I rolled the dice and lost.
Just going balls deep. I like it. Yeah, it was. Those were great games. So again, thank you guys for playing. And Janet, any closing words from you? You have any words of inspiration for Zardar and the community as they move forward?
Yeah, everyone, make sure to eat your greens so you can grow up big and strong.
I like it. Great. And Zardar, we will see you in the next round.
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys. GG, and we'll see you soon.
GG.
All right, guys. So now it's on to DahvPlays and not Janet on occasion. DahvPlays and the Gobbo King. It's gonna be good, guys. We got a good day of Warhammer going on here. So let me go ahead and find the battle here. And spectate. I think that's the password. We'll find out here. That voice is like honey dripped from the light. I know Janet does have that radio voice for sure. I am here. Thank you guys so much for the donations, man. You guys have just been making it rain on me here. Yeah. Eat green skins, grow powerful. Oh, man. Patrick says, I buy a laptop in Warhammer in the weekend. Nice, man. You've won your first 2 games? Well, I hope the stuff on the channel's been helping you out. So, for any of you guys who are joining a little bit late, we're having a flash tournament today. So, the first round was Zardar Total War versus Janet on occasion. And the second round here is going to be DahvPlays versus... Oh, Gobbo is such a troll. Oh, God. He named himself... You shouldn't be able to do that. I don't know which one is him. Hang on. Who's who? Who is who? So, it's DahvPlays. I think Dav is the High Elves. Oh, my God. These guys are such trolls. Trying to make casting as miserable as possible. Hang on, let me go on Discord. Money for spicy meat and pierogi. Thank you, D Bison, for another $20, dude. You rock. Thank you, brother. Hang on, I have to turn up my volume so I can hear it now too. Yes. I think Dav is the High Elves. I'm pretty sure. Hang on, I can actually find out.
Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot.
You guys are such trolls, man.
Yeah, boy.
All right, so yes. So Dav is playing the High Elves and the Gobbo King is playing the Beastmen. Okay. This is actually a good matchup. I think it's one of the few matchups in which High Elves can do well because their Skirmisher Cav are so powerful. The Illyrian Reavers can outclass Centaurs, which is really nice. Thank you so much for the donation, man. That is big money, D Bison. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the new donation. Yeah. Janet on occasion is in here. Janet, you actually missed a couple. They said your voice was just like honey. Orlando Calrissian. You've given hours of entertainment, figured it's time to give back. Dude, thank you so much for the fat, juicy $100 donation. God damn. Thank you so much, dude. Hell yeah. I'm going to buy Anna. I'm going to take Anna out to just... When Anna gets here...
Give your meat a good old rub.
For all of you guys donating, when Anna gets here,
Nice
I'm going to take her out to the most American dinner ever. We're going to introduce her to some democracy,
Yeah, boy.
some freedom, and you guys will be to thank for that, for the glorious feast we will have. So thank you so much. And, of course, my medical bills. So there's that, too. So for my GIMP and my physical therapy. Thank you so much, man. That's super generous. So Orlando Calrissian, thank you so much, dude. Orlando, coming in hard in the paint. You like the clickbait? Good. Yeah, guys, and let's hear it for Janet on occasion. He's here in chat. He's gonna serenade us with his voice. And if you haven't seen Janet's channel, make sure to go check him out. Janet on occasion. He does quick battles, very good player, and he also adds cinematics to his game. So if you guys enjoy like quick battle style commentary, very similar to like what I do and Gobbo King and all these guys and Dav, but he also will have interludes of cinematic cuts and shots. So I think it's just it's another tier of quality. So make sure to check him out. Yes. What's that? I'm gonna give your meat a good old rub. So the Gobbo King is the Beastman. DahvPlays is playing the elves. Oh, Dav has a Walmart dragon, a princess on a Walmart dragon. Look at this. Hey, Nicholas Tremblay, I notice you, dude. I got you. Yeah. No, but yeah, seriously, thank you guys so much. The stream should just be called "Give a Good Old Rub." Oh my God, look at what the hell is this? I did not see Dav change his army. Wow. Okay, so Dav has some infantry in the forest. He has a couple spearmen. He has some Lothran Seaguard. And as far as the caster goes, he does have an life caster, so Earthblood and Regrowth. But Dav is going straight up Rohirrim elves. He has a ton of Illyrian Reaver archers. Looks like in total he has 4, 2 groups of regular Illyrian Reavers, and then he also has a Dragon Prince, I think, in there. Does he have Dragon Princes? 1 group. So, should be interesting. And he does have a Walmart Dragon, the Princess. So what he's probably going to do with the Princess is just park next to the Cygor, which is the competitive pick in this matchup. He's probably going to use his breath attacks to bring it down and then just shoot it with the Princess, which is very, very good. So I actually think Dav has a very, very good build here. Granted, this is a pretty awful map for forest play. So I hope they just engage in open field and don't like troll in the forest. But for Gobbo King's forces, he has some Bestigor herds. Looks like he has 2 of those. He has a couple groups of Ungor Spearman herds. On top of that, he does have a Cygor. He has Khazrak One-Eye. What the hell? This is something I haven't seen in a while. Khazrak is terrible. So that's risky. That is real risky. Oh, guys, and we have a Vanguard fight. So Dav is going to be doing some Vanguard deployment. Illyrian Reaver archers have better combat stats than Bestigors once their martial prowess is active. So if Dav reacts quickly and chases the Centaurs of the Gobbo King off the battlefield, I think that could just seal the game. It could just be Dav's game right away. If he reacts quick enough. Oh, man. Look at this. 90 speed against the 85, but... Okay, here's the fight. So the fight's on. So, and Dav reacts immediately. Very, very good reaction time from DahvPlays. He's probably going to be able to get these Centaurs. His Reavers are chasing as well. The Cygor is throwing some boulders into his Skirmisher Cav over here, but still, just push up these guys and start shooting at the Cygor. You need to work that down, and the Walmart Princess is coming. So the Walmart Princess is going to run over here and probably go after this Cygor, I would imagine. But yeah, you can see the Illyrian Reavers are on the hunt, but oh man, and Gobbo needs to just keep spam microing these guys. If he lets them get caught here, that is going to be disastrous. So it looks like Gobbo King is going to be forming up his forces in the forest here a little bit, or maybe coming out with some of those spearmen. The Walmart Princess, of course, is just going to provide overwatch on the Cygors. And you can see in the back, Gobbo King has some Minos with great weapons, as well as Hounds. So if Dav gets a little bit greedy with that dragon, he's going to have something to watch out for. In the back, it looks like there's a Vanguard fight as well. The Dragon Princes have discovered Gobbo King's Vanguard of Gore Herds. So far, this game is looking really, really good for DahvPlays. DahvPlays has caught the Gobbo King's Cav, his Centaurs. You can see the Illyrian Reaver archers are also going to be providing some good skirmishing against some of these guys. The breath attack coming down from DahvPlays, it looks like Gobbo King is able to micro and dodge that, so very, very good micro there from the Gobbo King. But the Walmart Princess is just going to sit and shoot. There's no raiders or anything to really keep her from doing that, so it's going to be pretty wild. So Dav just kind of circling around the wagon right here with his Illyrian Reaver archers. He's probably going to just keep pressuring. He has a massive advantage in terms of the initial engagement. He got a free kill over here. His infantry, he's just kind of keeping them in the forest and, just using his skirmish units to wear down the Gobbo King. And it looks like the Princess, although the Cygor is doing some okay damage, it looks like. It has done some work here. Some of these Ungor Spearman herds are going to be used to, yeah, this is good. So DahvPlays is realizing these guys are shaken. You're just going to try and take them out with the charge impact. So very, very good play so far. They're wavering. That's going to be some more free kills. The Princess here, but Khazrak's coming in. I would probably like to see a Fade of Buna, but it looks like he brought the Purple Sun, actually. So he doesn't have a Fade of Buna. So it looks like the Gobbo King experimenting, so... Or maybe he's had success with it. I don't know. It looks like the Centaurs with throwing axes are going to try and catch these guys, but that's really not going to be the best, because the Illyrian Reavers can put up a really good fight in melee. Granted, the Gobbo King is supporting with a haggard old Khazrak and, company, so... Dav keeping his other forces in reserve. I'm surprised we're not at least seeing his life caster out here to heal these guys. I think that would be a little bit better. So, yeah, Kazarak, he does only have one eye. That is a great point. But you can see the Cygor taking a ton of damage. But the Princess just sitting here and shooting with impunity. On top of that, there's probably more breath attacks coming in. Maybe putting the Princess... No, she doesn't have the missile buff ability. So, man, this is going to be really tough for the Gobbo King to pull out, you know, with all these Skirmisher Cav. And now, Illyrian Reavers are coming in, Dragon Princes... Dav should get these Dragon Princes and ride them up here and just start isolating and running down troops. I mean, he might even not even need to use the rest of his forces here. So right now, Kazarak's coming in on his Pimp Chariot, but Dav is able to react in the last moment there and continue to just work these guys down. So very, very good micro right now from both players. But that initial catch, having the Gobbo King lose his Centaurs out there, was really tough. So here they come. Oh, this could be really, really good. So the Illyrian Reavers charge in there. They're going to do some really good damage, and the Walmart Princess comes in. This could be the moment, though, where Dav throws the game. So if the Princess gets caught by these Hounds and the Minos, that could be it. But Dav is able to pull through. Man, that is a scary, scary moment. So the rest of Dav's forces are coming in. Dragon Prince is here. Dragon Prince is here. Oh, these Ungor herds are just going to get run over. They're just going to get destroyed. So you can see the Dragon Prince is coming in. Just full chub. Just getting a nice charge here. And down go those Ungors. So they're going to get massacred in a matter of seconds. Purple Son of Zarius going down from the Gobbo King. Not sure what that was being cast on. Maybe some of those Illyrian Reavers. But the Minos with great weapons coming in. Another charge coming in on these Bestigors. A downhill charge. But the Bestigors do have really good armor. So they're going to be durable against that. You can see they take very little damage. So Dav is going to need to retreat and just kind of slowly whittle those guys down. So the rest of Dav's forces are coming out of the forest. The Spearman and the Lothern Sea Guard, as well as the he needs to get that Life Mage out there and just start healing. He's being a little bit inefficient. Dav's micro has just been on point right now, but he needs to take advantage of that healing and heal up these Dragon Princes, who are taking quite a bit of damage, actually. So a very good change of events for the Gobbo King. He's able to actually capture some of these Illyrian Reavers right here and punish two groups of those, which is definitely helping him get back in the game. Another great Dragon Prince charge coming in from Dav. Just going to shake and probably buckle those Ungor spears. It looks like their leadership is kind of stabilizing a little bit, but the Kazarak Doom Herd is coming. A nice little Spirit Leech going down on the Princess here. And the Hyle forces are probably going to advance out of the forest here. I think it's about time to get him in there and just hold these Beastmen in place and then just start cycle charging for the win. So looks like there are some Illyrian Reavers on the far side of the map for DahvPlays. Hopefully he doesn't notice those, because they could potentially finish off all of these retreating Beastmen. And Kazarak does have a mean little Zerg here. So if Kazarak can get into the forest and kind of mitigate the effectiveness of the Dragon Princes, that can be pretty good. But it looks like the herd is going to be pushing down. Oh man, the Minnows with great weapons coming in here, getting some nice karate chops on these Dragon Princes. So they're going to get some good kills here. As the Beast Herd, Poison Hounds. Oh, that guy got wrecked so hard. That was brutal. Can the imposter Dav do it? Yeah, the Gobbo King just trolling us. So the Spearmen are going to be emerging from the forest now. The bouncing power pretty heavily in the favor, I think, of DahvPlays right now. Granted, you know, Gobbo King is really fighting hard and getting a ton of good catches here. You can see these Dragon Princes are starting to finally get hunted by those Minos with great weapons. So Dav needs to get his archers, his Illyrian Reaver archers, and, you know, I guess finish off the Cygor. He could probably just charge in and finish it off. Cygors don't have the best leadership, so these two Illyrian Reavers should finish off that Cygor for sure. So the fighting's now underway. The Walmart Princess is fighting. The Spearmen have come out of the forest. Some Dragon Princes also emerging from the forest. And you can see the Hyle Spearmen are going to be pushing them down the hill. Those Lothern Sea Guard should start shooting at those Minotaurs, so that's going to be big. Downhill charge coming from the Dragon Princes on these guys, and the Spearmen should be able to finish off these really beat-up troops. There are some Bestigors to deal with, which is going to be tough. And Dav needs to be very conservative with his Dragon Prince, or his Walmart Princess, because if she gets caught out and killed, like, that could totally give Gobbo the in he needs to get back in here. So you can see that some of the Deathcaster and these Minotaurs are actually in pretty good shape. You can see the Lothern Sea Guard are shooting them. But Gobbo King, you know, just staying resilient in the face of a very rough start. He's coming up and around with these Hounds, and they're probably going to get on these Lothern Sea Guard or maybe rear attack these Spearmen here. Either way, it's going to be, you know, a lot of good utility. Oh, and Gobbo King just with masterful micro getting those Hounds around. But unfortunately, they do break, and the Dragon Princes are able to come in and clean them up. So the Illyrian Reavers have engaged on the Cygor here, who's still confident. I'm surprised they weren't able to finish it off, but oh, there's some spears there, so that's tricky. That could actually protect that Cygor. You can see these Illyrian Reavers from DahvPlays in the back are going to be returning to the battlefield. What an incredibly close game. So the Walmart Princess just got a ton of damage on Kazarak One Eye, and Kazarak on his chariot is just so haggard. Oh man, this is just treason. So the Minotaurs are here. There's Bestigors. They're easily going to chew through these Dragon Princes. Lothern Sea Guard are fighting against fodder, which is the worst case scenario. Dav's going to come in with his dragon, maybe get an engagement. It looks like he does feign the charge there. He's probably just Oh, great breath attack right there, right on top of those guys. It didn't do the most damage, though. I think it's more so against, like, infantry and stuff. Gobbo King might be able to pull this out, guys. This is real close. Dav needs to get these guys, maybe finish off these Ungors, and then go after the Cygor in the back. It looks like Dav does have his life caster, so there needs to be some healing right now. The High Elf forces are starting to look very beleaguered. If we get a regrowth on the Princess, that might be enough. Minos are still confident. Dragon Prince is coming back in, but wow, this is a really good game, guys. Great game. Over here, you can see that the Illyrian Reavers are able to rout those guys. Looks like they're going to ignore the Cygor and come in and maybe try and get on Khazrak here. We have some Illyrian Reaver Cav just finishing off these routing units, which is a very good use of them. But the Walmart Princess, where is she? She's over in the forest. She is out. She still has ammunition. So honestly, I would probably get the Walmart Princess and just park her right here and just start shooting at Khazrak. Just start working him down. The Beastmen don't have the best leadership, so that could potentially be a way to end it all. Oh. Yeah, thank you for the donation, Christopher. So the Spearmen are getting routed off by the Bestigor herds, and it's looking like Dav is trying to secure his back line. So he's finishing off the Minotaurs with the great weapons. Both players securing their respective formations, and getting rid of the Minos gets rid of a lot of the answers to the Dragon. And then from here, the Dragon might be able to finish off Khazrak. But man, the Beastmen even have a Cygor over here, so that is pretty heavy. A big heal going down. You can see the Earthblood is going to be healing the Lothern Seaguard, who are still pretty healthy. Dragon's going to be going after the Bestigor herds and everything and just charging in there in the forest. Man, what a game. I actually thought that this would be over quite a bit earlier based on the initial engagement, but Gobbo King has just been fighting tooth and nail. So is Dav. I mean, they're both just doing a great job. So the Princess right here should be able to clean up these Bestigor herds. It looks like they're terror routed. Lothern Seaguard, you might even want to run them over here and start shooting in the open field against these guys. There's a life caster too. I still think Dav has a slight advantage, assuming his Princess can like get impact damage on Khazrak, because what's going to happen is all these Beastmen troops are going to get terror routed by the Dragon. So get that life caster in there, just go deep, pull in these Lothern Seaguard, and just try and alpha strike. Great attack right there from DahvPlays. He's able to get Khazrak, and Khazrak Gimpa is probably going to have to run. Yeah, it looks like he's wavering, and I think if Khazrak goes down to the Walmart Princess, that's probably going to be it. So he gets in there, he's probably going to charge again. Dav is circling, trying to get that angle of attack, but the trees do make it harder. So the life caster, Dav probably wants to get that back in here and have it like head off these guys. And Khazrak is broken. As far as Khazrak goes, he does have a little bit of HP left. He has 380. And now the Deathcaster is going to follow in suit. Oh, so Gobbo actually had the advantage there. I totally was reading that wrong. But yeah, the Dragon coming in. It's going after the Bray Shaman. But yeah, man. I think that's going to be it. I think DahvPlays is going to take the game from here, because I don't think the Beastmen have the resources to take out the Walmart Princess. I think that she's just going to tear out everything. Lothern Seaguard are holding, but they're still a full health life caster. Granted, Gobbo does have this Cygor. I don't know, but without a Deathcaster, without Khazrak, I don't think there's enough to do here. You can see the Lothern Seaguard. This is just like a movie cinematic, seeing the High Elves backed up against a tree, just fighting these bestial hordes. So Gobbo King not giving up, just pushing through. The Walmart lady is probably going to try and finish off whatever. Is Khazrak gone? Khazrak actually rallies. Oh man, he needs to actually get the Princess and take out the Cygor, I'm thinking. He does have some spearmen. God damn, this is so close. The Cygor still has ammunition too, so he could potentially throw a couple boulders at the Princess. So he's probably going to just finish off these spearmen. So here it comes. So the boulder's coming down from the Cygor. I think he's going to go after these guys. And a 1 and a 2. Okay, so he decided not to throw that boulder. Maybe he threw it into the tree. That was very weird. That does happen sometimes. So the Princess, it looks like it's trying to finish off the Deathcaster, which I think is a pretty good idea. But it looks like Khazrak did die, so I think it was a life caster. So DahvPlays doing a little bit of dual-pronged micro. He was able to use this life wizard to run through the forest and finish off Khazrak One Eye. He also, in the process, shatters the hounds. And the Princess is, where is she? She's around here somewhere. Looks like she's going after the Deathcaster now. So without the leadership, I don't think, down goes the Deathcaster. You can see the fury of Walmart here is able to take it out. And remember, guys, this is a best of 3, so there's quite a bit more to be played here. There's a finals as well. So, in the meantime, you can see that Gobbo King does have some infantry. He has some Bestigors here. He does also have some Ungor Spearman herds that are, they have 45 models, but they're just going to rout as soon as the Dragon comes in. The last thing Gobbo King really has going for him is his Cygor, who he's probably going to rest right now, but once DahvPlays gets back in there and polishes it off with his Princess, that's probably going to be all she wrote. So, this is a crazy game, guys. Oh, man, I haven't casted one this close in a long time. So Dav's coming back in, the actual DahvPlays, not the imposter. And his life caster is coming back up through the forest, which is going to give him, two heroic units against a very tattered Beastman force. Dav's probably going to wait, because there is a chance that the Cygor could beat the Dragon with some really lucky RNG. It's not going to happen, though. It's just... Because Cygors, are they? Yeah, they're immune. They can't be terror routed, so he doesn't have to worry about that. What is this? So there's some best scores coming back. Best scores. He might want to honestly strike with his dragon before the best scores get back, because that actually brings AP, which can hurt. So I would just charge in. Just do it. So he charges in. Looks like he's going to pop the Earthblood, which is going to make a tilt the bounce power even more in his favor. And Cygors only have 17 melee defense, so the dragon should be able to make steady contact here. It's shaken. Oh man, Dav needs to stay the course and fight though. If he tries to retreat, he could take a couple attacks in the back. You can see these guys are terror routed, so Dav needs to just stay and fight. Just commit. And it looks like Gobbo's trying to run, maybe run back to the best scores, but with this shattering, or getting, killed potentially, I think that the Gobbo King is going to get hit with army losses here. So, it's time. Oh man, Cygor's broken. He's got negative 14 leadership, 1200 HP. You can see the princess is going to be following, so yeah, this is good. Just use the princess to chase off the Cygor, and then use the dragon to finish off the armored troops here. So definitely some very good decision making, and that would be it. I do think giant slayers will be useful for dwarves. Yes, they'll be really good, especially against things like chariots, like dwarf beast chariots, and yeah, I don't know though. This is still scary. So the Cygor has fallen. It looks like, has it? No, the Cygor still has 479 HP. He needs to shatter that though. But the dragon here is actually taking quite a bit of damage. You can see it's getting like surrounded, and it hasn't been able to tear out these 50 Bestigors yet. And the spears might be able to do this. God, what a stressful game for these guys. They must be sweating bullets in here. At least there's nothing on the line. There's no prizes, right? So anyways, the dragon is going to continue going after these Bestigors. Over here, it looks like the Cygor has officially fallen. This is like the most gangster Mage of Life ever. She killed Khazrak One Eye and a Cygor. And a Deathcaster, I think. No, the Deathcaster got killed by the dragon. So Dav just, look at that. Dav almost lost his lord to those Bestigors. So he's going to have to fight with his Lifecaster and then charge in the back and terror out. That's going to be his best bet here. So here he comes. Damn. And that's going to be, if those Bestigors break, that's going to be game over. They're at 1 leadership right now. That's good. That's army losses. Damn. What a game. It's Walmart time. All right, guys. So that is game 1 in our semifinal match between DahvPlays and the Gobbo King. DahvPlays is here. I know Gobbo's an imposter of sorts, but what a game. Let me tell him. Game 2, boys. Interview at end. I don't need these headphones. I can hear Ainsley just fine. So, let me get to the donation we got on the stream. So, Christopher Bruns, thank you so much for the donation, man. He says, Yo, Turin, how's your Death Guard going? My Death Guard collection has been growing, and I've gotten a couple of wins. It's going really well. My army's mostly painted. I've been taking a break from painting, but it's assembled and ready to go. They just got nerfed a little bit in the recent FAQ, but my Death Guard army is ready to party, boys. It is just so good and tasty. Maybe the next stream that I do, I'm gonna do a video just showing off my army and everything. So you guys will get to see that. Yeah. Gobbo King has paid the Dav price. That was an amazing game. So David, Khazrak on a chariot is just mediocre. I mean, he's honestly not that much better than a caster on a chariot. And on foot, he's just like a slow, haggard combat lord with low AP and like mediocre items. Morker is a game changer. Chaos Spawn are devastating. He regenerates, he poisons. Malagor is better because he has good passives. He can summon Cygors. It's just, if Gobbo King had brought Morker or Malagor, I think he would have had a much better chance. He might have probably even won that game. It's hard to say. D Bison, no, Lady and Turin and I have to wait for our approval before we finalize a date. So we still have to interview with the embassy, so they could potentially say no, which would be horrible. I'd probably move to Poland if that was the case. But it should all be fine. Hey, see you later, Quiet Storm. Thanks again, man. Take care, brother. So my entire Death Guard army, 90. I'm doing the math. I don't know, probably like $300, I would say. Give or take. Probably $300, because I got the Dark Imperium half. Italian Spartacus gave that to me. That comes with Plague Marines, like Lord of Contagion, like Poxwalkers. And then I went on eBay and just bought the Fetid Blow Drones for like $15 a piece, which they're normally like 60. But you can get the ones from Dark Imperium dirt cheap, and those are the ones that you want to use in competitive play anyways. So it's the way to do it. Yeah. I'll show you guys my entire army and explain the strategy, the stratagems that we're going to be using. It's going to be a fun video. I'm waiting for Anna to get here because I want her to help me film it. so I can be like on camera. So, D Bison, dude, thank you, brother. Holy shit, for the erect $50 donation from D Bison, just coming in hard today. Thank you, my dude. And now we get to hear the spicy meat guy again, just for you. And he says, D Bison says, I got engaged last week, and this is for you, homie. Dude, thank you, man, and congratulations on your engagement.
Give me a good old
Oh,
rub.
yeah, here he is. You guys ready?
That's it.
Great.
Nice and hot.
Just perfect.
Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Oh man, thank you so much and congratulations, dude, on your engagement. Hopefully everything goes well and you guys live a long and fulfilling life together. Perhaps we'll catch up one day over a brew and tell stories, war stories of the Total War days. Oh man. So guys, this is going to be game 2 between DahvPlays and the Gobbo King. I almost said DahvPlays and DahvPlays because Gobbo King is such a troll. So Dav is actually going to be going with King Lewin, which I think is really risky, especially with the Shopti Great Bow play, because he can just get gooned out of the sky. But aside from that, Dav does have some Peasant Bowmen with fire arrows, a front line of Spearmen at Arms, but going very just balls deep with Grail Knights. So 2 Grail Knights here, 2 Grail Knights here, 2 Peasant Mobs, a Life Caster, which is pretty much mandatory, I think, in this matchup. You need to be able to heal Lewin. So let's look at Gobbo's army. So this is I would probably expect the Fey Enchantress just to play that grindy game and be a little bit safer, because Shopti Great Bows can just goon Lewin out of the sky. But if he's able to hide in the trees and then get good, sneaky strikes, that could potentially be some treasonous stuff. Yeah, I'm engaged. Yeah, Lady Turn is my fiance. We're going to be getting hitched in the next couple months. Yeah, so that's what's happening. She's the best. So in the front line we have Tomb Guard. So it's not DahvPlays, it's the Gobbo King. Guys, trolling me. So the Gobbo King has an entire front line of Tomb Guard, Skeleton Warriors, the Kepler Guard. So Gobbo King is going to monster mash the front line of DahvPlays. It's just going to be a massacre. On top of that, he has a couple of Shopti Great Bows. He has Arc in the Black, so just Gobbo's going no mercy this time. Looks like he does have Spirit Leech and Fate of Buna. He also has the Sphinx of Usef here, which is very, very good against pretty much any large unit. So it's gonna be tough. There's some Skeleton Spears, but if DahvPlays is able to micro all 4 of his cav like independently and just get some really good pressure on the Gobbo King, he'll definitely have a chance. Like if he can get rid of the spear somehow and like distract them and then get like cav charges on the Ushapti Great Bows, he will absolutely have a good chance of winning. But it's very tough to do. And again, a lot of it's going to come down to the micro of the Gobbo King. Invitations? Oh, maybe we'll live stream it. So Lady Turn and I will be getting a statement. Like we're going to do a little small, because basically how it works with the fiancé visa, if you bring a fiancé from a foreign country, when she arrives here, you have to get married within 3 months. So you don't get time to like plan something big. But down the road, so after we do that, probably a year after that, we're going to be having a Lord of the Rings themed wedding, where we're legitimately going to make all of our guests dress up like Lord of the Rings characters. It's going to be fucking awesome. I'm so goddamn excited. Anyways, Ushapti Great Bow Fire coming in on DahvPlays here from the Gobbo King. But Dav, obviously a veteran of the multiplayer community, is going to be dodging, just wasting their ammo. So that's a really good tactic. Just get Lewin and just side strafe and just go back and forth, back and forth. That is some solid stuff, guys. I like that quite a bit. Yeah, it's time, boys. The Giant Slayers are just a regular unit of Slayers, if I'm not mistaken. They're just going to cost more. So, and they don't have a block chance. Regular Slayers do have a block chance with their swinging blades, but the Great Axe ones won't, so you can really focus them down easier. Yes. So right now you can see that, and Dav also has the Lion's Shield giving him missile resist, but the Gobbo King, obviously doesn't want to waste ammo on that, so he's going to start shooting at the Grail Knights in the back and just advancing, because he has a massive advantage in the front line. These Bretonnian forces are just going to get crushed by the Tomb Guards and the Kepler Guard and some of those other tools. Arc in the Black on the Chariot also is going to do a lot of work, but it looks like Lewin is just looking for an opportunity to strike. He has to be careful not to get pinned down. He might do a bit of a charge here, but Gobbo King is just going to follow Lewin, because he will win the ground engagement in a standalone environment. So as long as he can keep Lewin from getting in, like, he's going to have a huge advantage here. And you can see that the Grail Knights are just getting destroyed by that Ushapti Great Bow Fire, just tearing into those guys. And yeah, and the Peasant Bowmen are also going to be shooting at Arc in the Black and doing some really good damage, because he is weak to fire. So it looks like Dav is going to be charging in the front line with the Grail Guardians, just trying to pound through these skeletons. Oh, look at that epic lance formation coming right up the middle against the Kepler Guard. Definitely some very, very solid stuff. Dav needs to get these Grail Knights in action, though. Just get them back here, like, have them at least, like, fight something or charge into these guys so they're not open to Ushapti fire. On the far side, it looks like the Spearmen at Arms are holding. Dav might get his Life Caster snipe, though. He needs to pull that back, but it looks like he's going to charge in there with the Grail Knights, but these are the King Nikesh's Scorpion Legion, which are just beast against Cav. So far, the Gobbo King looks to be in pretty good position. His front line is taking some work, the Kepler Guard. Dav has gotten some pretty good Cav charges, but honestly, get these Grail Knights, maybe pin down the Sphinx, and then King Lewin can just go balls deep and start sniping Lords. Because if you can pin down the Sphinx, it looks like Dav might try and Alpha Strike it. So Dav is going to be going for this guy. The Tomb Blade of Arkan is obviously something that could come into effect here, but Arkan has been taking a lot of damage from those fire arrows. Oh, this could be really good. If Dav can get these Grail Knights and pin down Arkan before he can get into the main fight, that could be game-changing. He really needs to shut that down. Because it looks like the Gobbo King is collapsing his flank over here. The King Nikesh's Scorpion Legion, the Tomb Guards, all those other guys doing a really, really good job. But the Sphinx is getting dumpstered. DahvPlays and Lewin and the boys are just dumpstering the Sphinx. Man, just masterful surround right there. This guy he's trying to push out, but Grail Knights have really good mass. And Lewin, of course, is just getting rear attacks, negating the melee defense. And man, I think if Gobbo loses this Sphinx, it's just going to be game over at that point. I don't know if he'll be able to come back. So Lewin is working him down. Arkan's going to charge in and just use the Tomb Blade as soon as he can. So 1, 2, 3, Tomb Blade. And the Tomb Blade is popped, which is going to give a ton of healing. He also drops the Liber Mortis, but I don't know. I think it's already crumbling. That's going to be really tough. But the infantry fight, obviously going very well. Ushabti Greatbows can keep working on the Knights and, killing King Lewin. But getting this Sphinx is going to be a huge win for DahvPlays if he's able to do it. Because then from there, King Lewin is just going to be free to go back here and kill these Ushabti with, no punishment. There are some rallying Bretonnians in the distance. You can see some peasants and some spears, but Gobbo King's front line is eventually going to get through the Spearmen at Arms, but the Sphinx goes down. Wow, amazing stuff. And you can see that DahvPlays right here is going to be working on Arkan the Black, which is very, very solid stuff. And guys, I think that DahvPlays is going to 2-0 the series. I don't know. It's hard to say. King Lewin is just going in deep on Arkan the Black. And now that these Bretonnian Knights are free, he needs to get them up and around. He can just try and goon out Arkan the Black, but I would probably get them on the Ushabti Greatbows, because right now they're just fighting Skeleton Spears, which obviously is not the best situation. Dav is just actually hiding his Lifecaster too in the forest, which is another good idea. But Arkan is going to get doggy-styled by King Louis, which, I was worried about the Lewin pick, but Dav has just been doing a really good job with kind of keeping him in lock here. But Gobbo King might be able to get away with Arkan. He still has great Ushabti play. Gobbo's had really good micro with his Ushabti Greatbows, shooting all the appropriate targets, and you can see the Knights are getting low as a result. And right now the Ushabtis are shooting in, so he certainly could turn the tide. The bounce bar is still even. Because, like I said earlier, the Gobbo King has a huge advantage in the infantry fight. And, Dav needs to be very careful with his Cav, not to be, fighting skeletons and stuff like he is right now. That could be something that could lose him the game. Because Lewin could be dragged through the mud. So get these Grail Knights, get them out of this muck of skeletons, and just go after these isolated Ushabti Greatbows. Okay, you can see that he's trying to path through right now and get on those guys, which is kind of the right idea, but Gobbo still has a ton of infantry left. Man, this game is just too close to call. So these Grail Knights, you probably want to go after Arkan. It looks like DahvPlays is indeed going to grab those Grail Knights and go after him. Could potentially goon him out here. Arkan does have 90 armor, but the bonus for Slarge going to be very good. But Arkan's surprisingly fast too. 84 speed is pretty insane. Looks like these are just skeleton warriors. And is he taking? Yeah, he's taking about 300 damage. If he gets Louis right now and comes in and just hits Arkan in the dome, he just used his Liber Mortis. He has no ward save abilities. That would just be... He needs to get in there. So Lewin comes in, gets a great charge, breaks his momentum going forward. And if he can get 1 or 2 more attacks, that could mean crumbling. The Ushabti summon has come in. So if DahvPlays can weather that, I would probably, honestly withdraw your Cav and just, reform the ranks and try and wait for those Ushabti summons to disappear. The Grail Reliquary is still fighting. There's some Spearmen at Arms. The Lifecaster is still in pretty good shape. Let's see what else Dav has on the formation. Oh, this is good. Some Peasant Bowmen can start just wearing down some of these guys, applying some more pressure to Arkan, who does get his Tomb Blade and heals quite a bit. But yeah, they're going to be shooting in there, and it looks like the Ushabti summons are starting to get worn down. The Tomb Blade of Arkan giving them an unnaturally long life. But yeah, what a fight here. So some Skeleton Spears, or Spearmen at Arms coming back in here, and they're going to be working down these 44 Skeleton Warriors. Man, these Bretonnian Spearmen at Arms are just true bros. They're just hanging in there. But Louis is going to be hard to kill. The bounce bar actually in the favor of the Gobbo King right now, but again, once the Ushabti summons go away, but man, he needs to goon Arkan. Because if he goons Arkan, then he could potentially just rally from there. And the Ushabti Greatbows, they're going to be hard to kill without Louis. And there's still some halberds here. I don't know, Gobbo King might still have this game. Yeah, I don't know. This is just too close to call. Dav needs to get these Cav and just start charging just low units. Fighting these Kepler Guard in sustained combat is a very, very risky move. So yeah, King Lewin's going to be pulling back. He does have the Lifecaster, and Gobbo, I think, is going to be able to stabilize. Tomb Blade of Arkan is going to be able to heal him up. The summoned Ushabti, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Lewin, come and kill these guys on the flanks and try and form another Bretonnian battle line. Yeah, these Knights need to get back, though. You do not want to be fighting these units. What other Cav does he have? So he has 11 Grail Knights here, who probably, charge and finish off these Skeleton Warriors. Just start mopping up the very tattered forces. But, ooh, this is really good play from Gobbo here. He is able to get some of these Ushabti Great Bows and just form a new formation. Louis is starting to take some damage, and I don't know. Dav's going to need to start strafing again, like circling. And it looks like a charge is coming in. He's going in on some of these guys. He's going to try and get some free damage and use his mass to push through, but he could get surrounded if Gobbo King engages them in melee here. So a risky engagement there for King Lewin. That is a very, very risky one. So right now the Lifecaster of DahvPlays is just going to be sitting on the edge, and Gobbo King is going to be swarming in with the Ushabti here, just going for the throw. And that's something I have to say about Gobbo King is, like, he is such a scrappy player. Like, even in games where you think he's behind or like he is behind, he always just fights to the bitter end, and it's like makes it really, you really got to work for those wins against him. So if Gobbo King does win this, it's going to be a 1-1 series. They're going to go to Game 3 here, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, and Dav is doing an amazing job. This is a hard matchup for Bretonia, and he has just had a masterclass of using the Knights. Maybe leaving a couple of them in prolonged melee engagements for a little bit too long might cost him, some drama there, but he's been doing very well. So right now you can see that DahvPlays is going to be charging it with his Knights against these unbraced Tomb Guardians. He gets a nice little charge there, and he just wants to pull. Ooh, look at that. That was so good and tasty. He needs to pull back. Lewin, does he have regrowth? He does have a regrowth, so Lewin could potentially get that. So he needs to pull back these Knights right now, because that was great damage. I mean, he just get them back, just keep doing that, maybe charge in with Lewin, just keep cycle charging on Arkin, and it looks like a nice Earthblood going down, which is great. I don't know, Dav is really behind on the bounce power, but he might still have a chance. If he can goon out Arkin, I can see some sort of a miracle victory, but these Ushabti Great Bows just putting in a ton of fire on these guys with their heavy AP, and oh, this is good! A really good charge just brings... Oh, man, Arkin the Black just got doggy-styled right there. So King Lewin getting in there. If he can get 1 or 2 more good attacks before Arkin gets away, and it looks like Arkin is kind of like stuck, maybe? Oh, he's able to get away. Okay, so the Arkin's able to kind of escape. He should get that Damsel and start chasing with the Damsel from there. That would be really, really good. But, Dav's Cav are pretty much offline here, so... Are there any peasants coming back? It looks like there's some peasant archers over here who could rally some Spearmen at Arms, which would give him another couple chances to take out Arkin. But... There's a full health group of these Tomb Guards with halberds. I think that's going to be too much. And yeah, I think Lewin is going to pop the Lion Shield, which gives him 44% damage resist against missiles. But he charges in, gets a great charge on Arkin, but Arkin is able to elude him on his Pimp Chariot. Because Arkin's really fast. He has 84 speed, so he is no schlep. You can see Lewin is just going for broke here. It looks like the melee defense of Arkin does hold up here. Let's see if Lewin can get 1 attack. He might be able to, but I think he's going to have to retreat here. Where's that Lifecaster? The Lifecaster's coming around. Louis is taking pretty much lethal damage. Yeah, he's gonna get dragged into the mud here. So that's it. We are going to Game 3, boys. We are going to Game 3. The Gobbo King was playing the Tomb Kings there. What a freaking great game. Hot damn. So donations. We got Logan Man says, by then your hair will be as long as Legolas. Gary the Friendly Laser Lizard, thank you for the donation as well. Caress that like button like you would that spicy meat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. And King Ajazal, the Warcraft 3 video was sweet. I'm glad you thought so, because we're probably going to do another one tonight. Goddamn amazing games. Game 3, boys. Wow, those were such goddamn good games. I like it. Gobbo King warmed up today. I think he had a best of 3 on his channel as well. No worries. Yeah, it's gotten dark there, yeah. Is it getting a little dark in here? Maybe I need to like turn on... My light bulb in my room just went out, so I have like my ghetto lamp here. Let's see what the green screen looks like. Hold on. Oh, it's holding up, kind of. I'm like a little sparkly, but could be worse. Let me play with it here, see what we can do. There we go. Look at that. I'm a freaking wizard. No, okay. Dwarves versus Lizardmen. It's the double DahvPlays thing is getting me. For anyone watching, DahvPlays is the dwarves. Gobbo King is the lizardman. All right. Turin, cast this next game in your best... My voice... I'm actually starting to get a little... I'm having allergies, so my voice is already a little scratchy. Oh, yeah. No, dude, my voice would be gone in a minute if I did my Randy Savage. It would be gone. I'm going to take this time to use the restroom, so I'll be right back, boys. Man, that was a crazy last game. I really thought that Gobbo King was in trouble when he lost that Sphinx. That was nuts. What's happening? I leave for 1 second and there's anarchy in chat. It's just madness. I don't know. This is a risky build from Dav. There's too much to protect. How is he gonna... Because, okay, the way you beat the dwarves, hopefully they're not listening, the way you beat the dwarves as Lizardmen is you just go wide. You get a Slann, you get like a Rev Crystal, and then Massasaurus Warriors, which he's expecting too many dinosaurs. I think Dav might just get run over here. Yeah. But if Gobbo does go big dino, that could just be the game. That could just be it. Hey, Zycon, the gentleman in chat who says all you have is the first Total War Warhammer, please send me a direct message on YouTube. I have a surprise for you. No big. I got a copy of Total War Warhammer 2. All right. It's time, boys. Let's get her done. Range far, range fast. Yeah, Dav, this is a... Like, he is going all in, guys. He's going all in. So, Gobbo, no. Gobbo went very big dino. So, for this dwarf build, might be able to hard counter this, because he just brought skinks and big dinos and double cannon, thunders. Okay, Dav has a chance now, guys. I originally thought he had absolutely no chance, but considering that Gobbo King went very big dino, which isn't bad, it can work. These are the Ballista variants, too, so he might try and play a siege game against the Dawi. Man, this is going to be a good game, boys. Because his infantry core is super low quality. Miners will win against skink cohorts. You want this shirt? No. No, I have a couple copies of... For anyone who... If you guys don't own Total War Warhammer 2, and just be honest with me, because I will check on Steam. Just send me a message. I might be able to get a couple extra copies somehow. So just shoot me a message if you don't own it and you're watching. So I figure most of you guys owned it the second game, so we'll see. I don't have a ton on me. I have a couple, but yeah, just shoot me a message. All right, I'm gonna get some water before this starts. Hopefully I don't miss anything, boys. You guys commentate for me? All right, lads. All right, guys, it's game time. So right now, the forces of the Gobbo King, who is playing the Lizardmen, even though his name is DahvPlays, is going to be pushing forward, but Dav does have heavy cannon play. So the mind game's definitely paying off. It looks like they're going to be shooting at the skinks initially, but he definitely 100% wants to start shooting at those big boys, those thick boys that are coming in. But he does have a lot to protect. Oh man, it looks like Dav has the peak gate guard too. What is this? DahvPlays coming in just hog wild. Oh my goodness. But so Dav does have a couple of miners with blasting charges, which will eradicate the skinks. You can see the cannons are actually shooting at the Croxagores. Ooh man, look at those guys just taking that work. Just getting pounded right in the dome piece. If I were Dav, I probably would have set up a little further back, but because this tree line is just so awful. Or maybe set up like over here, like right in this valley, but because he's going to get obstructed pretty badly. But those Croxagores are just getting taken to pound town by those cannons. But, you know, Gobbo does have a couple Pterodon riders, so he's definitely going to need to protect them with something. I'm not sure. And he also needs to make sure he's not on skirmish mode, but the Croxagores are just getting dumpstered. Oh my gosh, they are just getting worked on. But maybe pull the miners back, and he needs something to defend these cannons because these Pterodon riders are just going to swoop in, but the Thunder is just turning and just gatting them down right now. So definitely some interesting defensive geometry from the Dawi. But he's probably just going to sit here and just kind of keep working on these guys, and he could swarm with the skinks potentially, but this is going to be a hard one. Pterodon riders plus the Croxagores are pretty much, taking a lot of work, and I don't know why the blasting charges didn't go off there, but there's the first volley. Oh man, those blasting charges, so good and tasty. But a little bit risky putting everything so close together like this because a couple dinos can really just shut them down. But you can see these Bugman's Rangers. Oh, and a Ruination of Cities is going to be coming down from Jabba the Hutt. If it gets into those guys, oh man, that did some good work against those Bugman's Rangers. And also a Banishment could come down over here, which could be very powerful. But now Skinks are going to swarm the back line from Dav, which is I wish there was some like cheap miner just to protect those guys. Like cut one Thunder, get rid of the Bugman's Rangers, just get some protective tools. Because the big dinos didn't take enough damage in their initial approach, which I'm a little bit concerned about. You can see right now that these Peak Gate Guard are going to go clean up these Skink cohorts, but I don't know. There's a lot to protect right here. But anyways, this Skink Chief is going down pretty quickly. You can see that, a Tormentor Sword going down, an Ungrim Iron Fist, as well as a Thane and the Norgrimling's Iron Breakers. We're going to start working on this big thick boy right here. But this entire flank is being overwhelmed by the Lizardmen, so you know, I think Dav needed like one group of Slayers or just something to protect that back line. There's just too much getting in there. So these Iron Drakes right here are actually able to just pound town this King Chief. They're able to actually break him and rout him. Some miners coming from the far side. So if Dav can secure this area and like get this cannon back online, he might get this. Mazda Mundi just getting worked on by the Slayer King. Also by some of these Iron Drakes with the Trollhammer torpedoes. But man, this is a close game. So you can see the Lizardmen just completely dominated this flank over here. The bounce of power pretty heavily in the favor of the Dwarves at the moment. I think that's because Mazda Mundi is so incredibly low. And this Peak Gate Guard is going to be hard to kill. I mean, there's the big dinos can do it, the big easy dinos, but it looks like he's able to secure his cannon, so the Peak Gate Guard will chew through these Pterodon Riders just incredibly fast. You can see that Ungrim Iron Fist is just going to be going balls deep on Mazda Mundi right here. Cold Blood and Apotheosis is going down, but Ungrim is just out for blood. So if these Thunders can turn and shoot at Mazda Mundi, but oh man, the Skinks are swarming, so the Skink cohort's getting all over those guys. Dav needs to kind of reform ranks and just start shooting. But the bounce power is coming back in the Gobbo King's favor a little bit. But the Thunder Fire definitely helping. But Mazda Mundi's still holding on. I just don't know how he's going to kill this Peak Gate Guard. I mean, the Skink Chiefs on the Stegodons definitely can. But Dav needs to get all of his Thunders and everything and retreat over here. Because this formation here is obviously not going to be great. But man, those Norgrimling's Iron Breakers too. This is just, I can't call a winner at this point. It's just too close to call. The Peak Gate Guard are just on the hunt though. They're just chasing these guys down. Miners are going to intercept as well. And these Saurus Warriors are going to get taken to Pound Town. So Dav does have his cannon online. Is he going to be shooting? It looks like he's turning to shoot at Mazda Mundi, which is a good call. Slayer King, he probably wants to just keep Slayer King back here. Because I think just chasing here could potentially lead to him getting surrounded by Sauruses and whatnot, which would be pretty rough. There's still a Thane. As far as other routing troops go, it looks like there's some Thunders coming back, a Cannon Crew. So Dav can reman that Cannon Crew. So if he's really on top of that, it could be pretty good. So the cannon is turning. You can see Jabba the Hutt just coming in full chub right now. Just oh man, look at that angry toad. He gets in there, takes out a couple crew members, and you can see the other Stegodons coming in as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's close. Oh, this banishment could be a really big game changer on those Peak Gate Guards. So it's coming in. Let's see which direction it rotates. And the Peak Gate Guard are just getting melted by that. But also the Saurus Warriors got melted. So some give and take there, guys. Some give and take. So he's probably out of Cold Bloods. His Winds of Magic running a little bit low. Slayer King and a Thane with a Tormentor Sword and then Norgrimlings. I don't know. How do you get through that? I mean, I know you have the big easy dinos, but he's out of banishments right now, guys. He is out of banishments. So Lord Mobility Scooter. Lord Mobility Scooter would have been a good choice too with the missile resist, but it would have allowed him to go a little bit wider, but he was already pretty wide. So the Peak Gate Guard are coming in here. Probably going to go in. He just needs to form a Dawi Death Star. Just form a Death Star, Tormentor Sword, Ungrim. Just straight to just business. And just keep your guns in the middle of it. You can see the Iron Drake's Trollhammer torpedoes are going to be shooting here. Let's see if they can get a volley off before Lord Mobility Scooter gets in here. So here they come. Are they going to shoot? They have a really long reload time, which is a little bit tough. But oh, there they go. Hitting a couple shots in there, and you can see they're sent flying to the to another realm of existence right there. And another Apotheosis coming in. So Miners and Peak Gate Guard, they're able to do this. The Cannon Crew is going to get back on their cannon. Hopefully Dav notices that this is a Cannon Crew and remans his cannons instead of sending them into melee. Over here you can see the Norgrimling's Ironbreaker still models. Slayer King is doing a really good job just karate chopping these Saurus Warriors. And it looks like the Skink Chiefs are in good shape though. So the biggest issue for DahvPlays is that these Skink Chiefs are the Ballista variant, so he could just kite if he wants to and sit back. But again, if Dav can keep his cannons online like he is doing, you can see he's getting back onto his cannons here. Peak Gate Guard are going to drag this guy down if they're able to sit on it with the armor sundering. And there, it looks like there's a couple Trollhammer torpedoes going to keep shooting at Lord Mobility Scooter right here. Doing some solid damage. I mean, he is getting danger low, guys. So you can see Jabba's going to be charging in on the cannon crew right here. There's a couple Lizardmen rallying troops coming around the map. Looks like some Skinks and other guys like that. But yeah, the Peak Gate Guard, they should just protect this cannon. He needs this cannon to win this game. Over here, you can see the Thane. Maybe if he can come over and get a Tormentor Sword, that could seal the deal. DahvPlays is ahead in the bounce of power right now. Cannon is going to turn and shoot and start shooting at that Skink Chief, if I'm not mistaken. But the Peak Gate Guard, I'm really digging these guys right now. 135 kills, so the Peak Gate Guard are going to be charging in there, trying to get on Lord Jabba the Hutt, but you can see they're throwing their little poison spears. So just keep the Peak Gate Guard here and kill what you can touch. there is undoubtedly a Tormentor Sword available here. So if he can get a Tormentor Sword, and man, this is like the battle of battles right now. This is like deciding the fate of Middle Earth. So right now, DahvPlays and his Dwarven forces are going to be pushing in. Gobbo King does have a couple big dinos and the potential to terror route, but the Norgrimlings Ironbreakers, as we all know, oh, this is risky. He's going to get tormented. Oh, Slayer King, this is it. If Slayer King can like work Jabba here, okay, Slayer King's sitting on right there. It looks like he's a little blocked up. He needs to take a swing or two though. Looks like he's a little bit lackadaisical. A couple dwarfs are fighting, and it looks like, oh, great play from Gobbo King. He's able to come in with that other Skink Chief and knock Ungrim away, because that was his opportunity to strike. Man, that was crazy. So miners are fighting Skink cohorts. The Thane is getting a couple good karate kicks right here on the Skink Chief, it looks like. But there's still some big dinos online. And as far as guns go, the dwarves don't have a whole lot in the way of guns. So it's just going to be dinos versus Ungrim, basically. This one's pretty shaken. It's at 1 leadership. Looks like Ungrim got a pretty good attack right there. But yeah, it's just the big easy dinos who are just going to be just running shop. So yeah, I don't know. We got the Peak Gate Guard coming in. They have a pretty good leadership. The Norgrimlings are in good shape, so they can easily fend off any infantry that are coming in. Another Apotheosis going down. This guy's going to charge in here. Tormentor Sword will be off cooldown in, probably a minute or two. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But every time these guys come in, DahvPlays really needs to get a couple attacks with his, with Ungrim and some of the boys. Peak Gate Guard can also do a little bit of a, DPS here. The Norgrimlings Ironbreakers do have 40 melee attack, so it's not bad. Like, they can do damage, but it's going to be, just like whittling damage rather than like a big alpha strike. Skink with it, the Skink Chief with the steel chair. Yeah, the double dino punt. That was clutch too, because Mazdamundi was about to get punished. Ooh, Iron Drake's coming back. 2 Iron Drakes can honestly make a pretty big difference here if he can get those guys back online. And Gobbo King using his Pterodon Riders to chase off the cannon crews, which is also very, very good stuff. And I don't know. It's going to be hard to finish off Ungrim, because Ungrim won't break. And this Skink Chief is going to take a couple karate kicks right here. You can see Ungrim gets a great attack there, but it misses, unfortunately. Tormentor Sword going down from Dav as well. And there you go. So he gets some good attacks there. He's able to do about 400 HP in damage. Another 400. That is what he needs to win this game, those kind of plays. The Norgrimlings Ironbreakers are whittling these guys down. They are not going quietly. And the Peak Gate Guard are also armor sundering to make the damage that much better. So, man, this is too close to call. And here come the Iron Drakes, the Troll Armor Torpedoes, guys. Here it comes. So the Iron Drakes are going to roll in and go after Lord Mobility Scooter. He has 2,000 HP. Let's see if these are the hero of the Dawi. Look at him. Boom, boom. 2 shots, 2 hits, and that did 200 damage. That was solid. These guys are heroes. If they can get one more volley off before Lord Mazdamundi gets in here, fire, fire, fire! Oh no! Oh, why did Dav leave? Wait. Oh, I think Gobbo King left. One of them left. All right. Well, I don't know who left. Let's see. So I think the dwarves won. So I think the Gobbo King conceded, because the dwarves would have eventually won that, I'm pretty sure, with the Peak Gate Guard. So it looks like DahvPlays moving over to the finals, guys. Let's go talk to the boys. What a game. God damn, that was a barn burner. Okay. Let me see where we are in chat. Well played, Dav.
Yeah.
What a game. Hot damn.
Yeah, man. That was a lot of fun.
I was really nervous for you, because when I saw your build, I was like, oh, how is he going to protect all that? But, that build was very contoured to, like, big dinosaurs, right? So,
yeah. The idea is you have, and I didn't even go as ham as I could have. Normally I go even more missiles, which would have hurt even more for Gobbo, I think. But I was definitely glad I had the Iron Breakers and the what are they? The Peak Gate Guard at the end of the day. But yeah, it's very much meant to focus down large dinos.
Yeah, I was a little nervous, because a lot of the builds I've seen against dwarves are very wide with like Massasaurus, but ultimately it ended up paying off, and I guess that's what you've been running into more so, right, in that matchup, like dinos.
Yeah, a lot of dinos, just because especially the Stegodon has so much health that even with the armor piercing missiles, it still takes a bit to take him down.
Yeah, well played, man. I actually thought, and he didn't disconnect, did he?
He actually had to leave, so okay. I was ahead on the balance of power, so he just conceded.
Okay, cool. So it worked out. Well played, man. Those were some goddamn amazing games. So
yeah,
it is time for the finals between DahvPlays and Zardar Total War. So you guys got any smack talk before we go into this?
Well, we did play this just earlier, actually, for Shadow Online Gaming playoffs for his tournament.
Don't spoil it.
The series.
Oh, yeah.
I won't spoil it, but we're gonna get a rematch here, so definitely exciting.
All right, and Zardar, are you ready to party?
Of course.
Cool, man. Well, let's do it. And Dav, you want to go ahead and make the lobby?
Yeah. I'll just invite Zardar to this lobby.
Cool. Good luck, guys. Looking forward to it. All right, guys. And now we have a finals between DahvPlays and Zardar Total War. Zardar recently getting into the multiplayer community, but definitely he does. I think he does mostly campaigns, like legendary campaigns, but he's also very quickly become a solid multiplayer player, and he's made it here to the finals. Avenge Gobbo, Zardar. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is the finals. We're gonna see what happens. I promise you guys, Wookie. Let me get him. We'll talk. I'll be in. Here you go. This is him. One sec. Come on. All right, guys. This is Wookie. He's a good boy. You can probably hear him breathing heavily into the microphone. See? Yeah, that's a good Wookie. Yeah, it's a good creature. Man, he smells really bad right now, though. I don't know what trash he got into. But yeah, we think he's a pug, Affenpinscher, like some sort of a mix of those. He's got pretty long hair, but he's old. He's about 10 or 11, and he's blind in his left eye here. Can't see out of it. But he's a good boy. D. Bison says, I'm out this mug. Thank you for the stream. Much love to everyone. D. Bison, thank you so much for your support today, dude.
Give me a good old
Oh,
rub.
of course, Ainsley.
That's it.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, dude. That's huge. You killed it today, so. Wookie says bye. Yeah. Oh, he's. I wish it. You know what? We should get like a throne for him or something. Like when I'm streaming, there should be like a throne here with like a dog bed, and he just like would sit there. He's a good boy. I remember rescuing him many years ago. Wookie and I have seen many winters. He's a good pup. All hail the Wookie. He can't really walk either. It's pretty sad. His back legs have actually given out. Like he can kind of waddle, but I have to like carry him around on walks and just set him down in his favorite spots. He can still walk if he has to, but you can tell he doesn't like it too much. All right, well, Wookie, you got any closing words for the stream? You want to say bye? Say bye. See? Oh, there you go. You're gonna breathe heavily. He's a good boy. Well, his girlfriend's in the living room. We actually have a couple dogs, so I'm gonna go put him back with his girlfriend. That's where he's happiest. Let's go. All right, guys. So we are here with the finals of this Flash tournament. So we have DahvPlays going up against Zardar Total War. I know he's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yeah. I did. I saved Wookie. Oh man, Wookie and I used to just go running. I used to try and drag him on hikes and runs and shit when he was young. Like, and he always hated going out. So he loves just sitting and doing nothing. He's such a lazy dog. And I used to take him on hikes because I used to be really outdoorsy and stuff. And like we would go like on a 2-hour hike, we'd go like 15 minutes and he would just sit. And I'd have to like carry him for like 2 hours. God, it was funny. When a dog has a girlfriend and you don't. Oh my God, dudes. God, this has been a fun stream today. So, you guys like this format? Is this format fun for you guys? Like the Flash tournament where you grab a couple, high level players, YouTubers, and you just kind of have like a quick, 2.5 hour tournament? Let me know. Because I could do these much more often. It's really fun to just, get people from the community and that kind of stuff and do it to it. What would Skaven call Chaos Warriors? Spike things? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Hey, Alan, what's up, dude? Oh, Alan, you're here just in time for the finals. Unless you've been here for a while and I just missed it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the format. Dav is going to be going against Zardar and bringing a very competitive build. This is like competitive Skaven 101. Skrulk, you have a Mortis engine effect here. You have a Mortis engine effect here. In case he goes Dragon, you have the Howling Warp Gale. You get Storm Vermin for durability. You're basically just winning through attrition with the Plague Furnace and Skrulk strains and then monster mashing. It's a good build from Dav. This is going to be very tough for Zardar to beat. Chaos can do well. If he wants to win this, he needs to go Shaggoth. He needs to go Kolek plus. I mean, a Chaos Dragon might be able to do it. Yeah, Kolek plus a Shaggoth I think would be his best bet with like a Deathcaster and just like nuke Skrulk, nuke the Furnace, like just work your way through those things. Yeah. I'll try and get you guys more advanced warning. Today I honestly just woke up and talked to these guys and they were like, yeah, let's do it. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. I'll try and announce these. Maybe I'll start like organizing these a couple times a week, like flash tournaments, and then and I'll announce them ahead of time. So So my apologies for that for any of you guys who missed it. You can go back and watch the earlier rounds. It'll be up later, but I will start announcing these ahead of time. It was just kind of a spontaneous thing. Oh, the random armies? Yeah, auto-gens? Yeah. You might have called in sick? Oh, I hear you, Defunk. Yeah, there's a link to the Discord channel. Misha and Professor Pone just put it up in there. So make sure to join up in Discord. If you guys want to get up in there, we have a really active Blood Bowl community. We have a lot of people who play Total War, obviously, but Blood Bowl's been really popular in there. So if you're just looking to play or hang out or, enjoy some memeage, of course we try and keep it friendly. No harassing, don't be racist, that kind of stuff, All the basics. Yes. Professor Pone's link never expires. Yeah, I have they just linked the Discord server. It's the one up right now. Well, a flash tournament could also infer that it's just like quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Darth Vader. I like that. Is that a reference to what's that movie with Mike Myers and I can't remember it. Darth Vader, thank you for the sponsor, my dude. I really appreciate it. I'm actually playing on the Championship League right now, doing my my Kislev team for Blood Bowl. I'm trying to qualify for the World Cup with Kislev, which is really tough. But I'm pretty close. If I can get like 5 more wins. Yeah, this is a good army. Dav's army here is very solid. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, my apologies. I try and speak as clearly as I can, but I do also speak very fast, which it's funny. If you go back and watch my really old videos, that's one of my biggest problems. I used to just talk like a million miles a minute rather than take my time. It's something, I've gotten better at, but it's still... Darth Vader is so good. Wayne's World, that's what it is. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, boys. It's time. Yeah, it's time, boys. Yeah, Garth, you should, man. Get on that ladder. Hey, Giga Slayer, you're here just in time for the finals. So the finalists are DahvPlays and Zardar Total War. So they both fought some really hard matches earlier. So Zardar was able to fight Janet on occasion. Really great games between them. And then Gobbo King and Dav actually just fought, and it was really, really close. Those were great games. Yeah, well, no, Kislev doesn't have block. Sumo. They don't start with block on anyone. I think you're thinking of Norse. Is that what you're thinking of? Yeah. In Blood Bowl. Okay, so you guys already saw Dav's army. Very typical. The only thing that's a little bit different about Dav's army compared to the contemporary meta builds for this Skaven is the fact that he didn't bring a Doom Wheel. He has no Doom Wheel, which is very good at Terror Routing Chaos Infantry. But he does have Warp Lightning Cannon, Hellpit Abomination, Rat Ogres, Plague Furnace, Skrulk. Just move forward in a Death Star and just kind of try and monster mash the Chaos. For Zardar Total War, he does have some Chaos Warhounds on either side of his formation. A very good inclusion. If the Skaven do have artillery or Globadiers or skirmisher units, they're pretty good for chasing them down. His front line is going to be Chaos Warriors with great weapons, which will obviously outclass all of the Skaven infantry, but they will take a pounding from Rat Ogres, so there's some give and take there. On top of that, he does have Kolek Sun Eater. He has a Firecaster, Flaming Sword, Burning Skull. Oh, yes. So good and tasty. And yeah. We got Forsaken. We do also have more Forsaken here on the far side. And then Dragon Ogres. Yes. That's going to be it, boys. Hope you guys are excited. Yeah, Kislev has leap on all of their characters in Blood Bowl. Yeah. Thank you, Misha. Much appreciated. Okay, so now it's time to go. I think Zardar has a pretty good chance. The Dragon Ogres can really just destroy large targets. The difference being is that if they can get like a really good surround with all of their models, they can do so much damage against single target entities. Like they will annihilate Rat Ogres. They'll annihilate big Plague Furnaces if they're able to get in there without taking a lot of damage. So right now we're gonna see. So Zardar is gonna have to move in immediately. You can see that the Warp Lightning Cannon is gonna be taking some shots at some of these Chaos Warhounds, which is fine. You might as well just pick them off. They are large or small, so they're not going to take the anti-large bonus of the Warp Lightning Cannon, but might as well shoot what you can hit. So the Warp Lightning Cannon from Dav is undoubtedly going to be switching onto the Dragon Ogres and Kolek, and maybe even try and snipe out the Firecaster. That might not be a bad idea, but it looks like it's going after Kolek. So Zardar reacting very quickly, and you can see he's going to be doing some Serpentine patterns, some swiggity-swooty. He's dodging, having a good old time, and yeah. I actually really like this build from Zardar. It's pretty unusual, but it seems like it has all of the answers. I'm very used to using like regular Shaggets myself. I don't really play with Dragon Ogres too much, but they actually seem like they'd be good against a lot of things that Skaven bring to the table. The one Warp Lightning Cannon is going to be shooting at Kolek. Obviously a very good choice. Working him down, buttering him up for Skrulk's Libra Bubonicus, for the Helpit Abomination. That's stuff that I think is very important. So, yeah. No, I don't play Wood Elves in Blood Bowl. No, I play Kislev. So right now you can see Kolek Sun Eater is just going to be parking here. The Dragon Ogre is getting ready on the flank. He's probably going to want to wait for his Chaos Warriors to get in the front line because they will win that engagement. And then Kolek should just beeline it over here. Just start pounding on this Plague Furnace like a drum. In the back, the Hounds are coming. And Dav does not have anything protecting his artillery. It looks like Skrulk might get back there and summon some Clan Rats to protect it. But the Hounds should just get in there and just try and take it out as best they can. That would definitely be a really, really good call. Kolek's taking a little bit of work. The Warp Lightning Cannon, it looks like it's switched on to these guys here. But here comes the Mountain God himself. Maybe dropping a Lord of the Storm on Halberds would be very good. I definitely think this is a matchup that may slightly favor Chaos. It's a little hard to say. The Firecaster in the back is ready to go. Kolek's getting in there, and he's just going to start going after some of these rats. Oh, he's just going balls deep in there, just trying to smash. But unfortunately, he knocks back his food there. And the Dragon Ogre is rushing in the middle, so he's committing very heavily here, which could backfire because Libra Bubonicus, the Helpit Abomination, does a lot of damage. And man, this is a risky engagement for Zardar. But in the back, it looks like the Chaos Poison Warhounds are able to wrap up Skrulk, which is good. The other Hounds are coming in to rear charge. And a Burning Skull going right down the formation there, just getting right into those Skaven Rats. Ooh, that did a lot of damage and just buckled those Clan Rat Spears. Kolek does get away, pops Lord of the Storm, so a really poor initial engagement, but he responds in kind. He gets a great Burning Skull, really good Lord of the Storm here, and the Dragon Ogres are going to pile in now and potentially do some really good work. The Hounds have shut down the artillery piece here, which is nice. Chaos Warriors fighting on the far side. Forsaken will do good against Rat Ogres also, so some even trades across the board, but I think Kolek taking that much damage that early is a little bit scary, but the Chaos Infantry just annihilating the Skaven front line, so they're going to start pouring through and just getting right into the cookie jar. So Kolek gets on this cannon crew. You can see the Forsaken pushing through, Chaos Warriors pushing through. The Dragon Ogre is doing some pretty good work, but they are also taking damage from the Stormverm with Halberds. If I were him, I would pull these Dragon Ogres back and kind of reset that engagement and just try and like get them out and around and on a target a little bit better. But Kolek needs to get in there. He can't let those cannons shoot him. So just get in there, just polish those things off, and maybe just pound town Lord Skrulk. Skrulk's just kind of sitting here, and if you can kill Skrulk before another Libra Bubonicus comes down, that could be game changing for sure. The Dragon Ogres here, it looks like the second group is able to get the Plague Furnace down, which is a really, really nice catch. So you can see that this Plague Furnace is probably going to waver, if not break. It has about 1,000 HP. Skaven don't have any way of healing, so that's a great grab. These other Dragon Ogres here fighting with some Chaos Warriors now. So Chaos Warriors came over, and Chaos Warriors just smash all over Stormvermin. I don't know. I think Zardar might be in pretty good shape, though. If Skrulk gets one more Libra Bubonicus, that could potentially turn the tide of the game, but the Chaos Infantry are just monster mashing the Skaven. You can see the Plague Furnace gets destroyed by those Dragon Ogres. Just beautiful usage of those guys. And over here you can see these Dragon Ogres are piling in on the Helpit Abomination with their bonus first large, and that's definitely going to add up. And Kolek's just going swiggity-swooty, just on the hunt. So he's able to kill this Warlock Engineer from DahvPlays. And wow, what a game! This is definitely some good chaos fun times here. So the Warlock Engineer here is going to be getting smashed a little bit by the Mighty Sun Eater, so he's going to be pushed off. But Skrulk's still alive. He has Rod of Corruption, so he could potentially drain these guys. A bunch of Skaven are coming back in the fourth quarter, but this Firecaster is still online for Zardar Total War, so he could definitely blob up these Skaven and then get like a really good like Burning Skull down the ranks or something, which would be pretty cool. So Dragon Ogre's coming in here, and they're just going to be piling in. So here they come. And yeah, that's it. They're getting in there. They're probably going to just be able to pound these guys out. Skrulk's going to just tear her out probably. I don't think he's immune to psychology, so yeah, Skrulk. Oh, actually he is. Okay, cool. So Skrulk's going to get hit by Kolek, but Kolek does get caught by some sort of a drain. I think that was a Mortis Engine effect of the Warlock Engineer, so that's not going to do a whole lot. But the Chaos Infantry are fighting some Storm Vermin, but man, these Dragon Ogres, there's just too many of them. There's 7 here. It looks like there's 9 or 10, 11 here, so they're just going to get in here and just crunk slap these Rat Ogres. These Rat Ogres are just going to be sent to a different dimension, just punished. Rat Ogres obviously don't have anti-large. They have good AP themselves, but they're not going to hang. But you can see that DahvPlays doing a really good job. So he actually followed with the Storm Vermin, which then pins them in. The Dragon Ogres are definitely going to take some casualties there, and Kolek's very low. So the Chaos have been winning the infantry battle and taking out a lot of the big monsters, but Zardar in the back having to run with his Chaos Sorcerer. He probably shouldn't have used the Forbidden Rod. It might do a lot of damage to himself. But Kolek is just so hard to finish off. Oh, man, but Skrulk undoubtedly has another Libra Bubonicus here, so he's probably going to be able to use that here. And there it is. Oh, no, that's a Rod of Corruption. Okay, so that's going to do like 5 damage per tick, so it's not going to do anything to Kolek. But yeah, there's a lot of Storm Vermin left. The Chaos Warriors with Great Weapons are still kind of holding firm, but the Rat Ogre is giving it back, and since they were supported by the Halberds, they were actually able to stay and fight against those guys. But this is a very good tactic right here. Just, you have a Skaven are slow, so take advantage of the fact that you have a bunch of 4-legged beasts. Run over here, snipe Skrulk, and win the game. If Skrulk goes down, he could just kind of, compound it, go after here, and then he could just terror out the rest of these troops, and he'll probably be totally fine. Hellpit Abomination is coming back. Lord of the Storm coming down from Kolek, which is going to be pretty good. You can see the fire in the sky. Oh, not fire, actually lightning. Oh, man, that did some good work right on top of those Storm Vermin, which is actually going to break their leadership. The Firecaster is still alive, so there could potentially be, Flaming Sword of Ruin. I think yeah, he does have that. So Flaming Sword of Ruin could definitely help Kolek finish off Skrulk. And let's see, Kolek's at about 1,400 HP. The Warlock Engineer is pretty much, toast here. He's going to just get mashed on by these big dinosaur creatures. Well, not dinosaur, scaly beast, whatever the hell they are. So the Dragon Ogres could go finish off Skrulk. The Hellpit Abomination's healing. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good at all for Zardar Total War. So the Hellpit Abomination gets the Too Disturbing or Too Ugly to Die or whatever it's called, I forget. And it's actually able to break the Firecaster. So Dav might be able to get back in this game with that catch right there. So Zardar, unfortunately, got caught and punished. So Kolek needs to go after Lord Skrulk, but if Skrulk has one more Libra Bubonicus, I don't know if he already used the second one, then, oh, that hit right there. If Skrulk breaks before he's able to get that off, that could be really bad. Oh, no. But you can see DahvPlays is going to be reacting with his Hellpit Abomination coming over here, trying to stop it. That Hellpit Abomination could probably beat Kolek here, especially with the support of these Halberds and stuff. So what an amazing game so far. You can see that Kolek's going to be running away. Yeah, pull Kolek back, go after Skrulk, make sure he's off the battlefield, and that should be the recipe for success here. Although the Hellpit is probably going to follow Skrulk and make sure he's safe. Chaos does have some Hounds and some Warriors kind of coming back to the battlefield. These Dragon Ogres are probably the last chance for bringing this guy down. So, too horrible to die. That's what it is. Thank you. Clan Rats are broken. Here come the Dragon Ogres to fight this large target. So, Kolek could come in and try and do like an Alpha Strike right now. But Dav probably is just going to beeline for Kolek with the Libra Bubonicus. He must be. Yeah, he's got... I'm pretty sure he has to have another charge at this point. Oh, man, and he's going to break. Does Dav have it? Does he get it off? Does he have the Libra Bubonicus? Oh, he's 11 leadership. Skaven are not good at protecting their lords unless that Hellpit's there. And it looks like Kolek misses, but he does break him. The Hellpit comes in and just punches Kolek in the dome. Star Crusher gets popped. Is it going to be enough? He's at negative 18. Kolek might break here. Negative 15. Oh, and he breaks. And DahvPlays pulls ahead on the balance of power for the first time in the game. The Dragon Ogre's coming in to just try and punt this Hellpit Abomination down. Man, Kolek's going to rally, though. He'll be back. The Dragon Ogres probably want to do a retreat here and unify with the Chaos Warriors. I don't know, because they're gonna get this monster match by this Hellpit, and Skrulk is also back, so he might have a little Winds of Magic action, and it looks like Kolek's back as well. What an amazing game here! This is just a balls deep one. So it looks like Kolek does shatter due to army losses. Guys, DahvPlays takes the first game there. What a goddamn game! That was really good. Damn. Let's hear it for Dav, boys. That was some good stuff. That was so good and tasty. Yes. All right. That was crazy. That was crazy. This is like yielding a lot of good games today. That was an amazing game. Game 2. Change map. I know, this is like, you can't script this. These are great games. Yeah, thank you, Sumo. Turn, would you side with the dwarves or the high elves? Oh, 100% the dwarves. Are you kidding me? What kind of a question is that? Yeah, the Hellpit coming back, that proc was so clutch. So this is going to be game 2. So if Dav wins this, he wins the Flash tournament. And since you guys donated so much today, and you guys were so generous, I'm gonna give Dav. I'm gonna send him a prize as well, or Dav or Zardar, whoever ends up winning. So we will pay the winner a little prize pool, a little something for their time, which I think is fair. They've dedicated a couple hours in their day to playing. And if you guys haven't, make sure to check out Zardar Total War on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. If you're looking for a really good campaign player and a good multiplayer player, obviously. I think he's just getting into multiplayer though on his channel, but yeah, make sure to check him out. And then also DahvPlays. Of course, you guys know the Dav. So I know it is Armando, correct? Dav paid confirmed. Quite the opposite. Yes, yes. The High Elves, they've wronged us. It's all about the dwarves. Yeah, if you guys ever go play Blood Bowls, unless you want to be triggered, don't play the halflings. If you just expect misery and suffering. The only reason to play halflings in Blood Bowl is to like embarrass your friends. Like, because if you beat them, it's just like, it's so embarrassing to lose to the halflings. Unless it's Professor Pone playing it, he's really good at them. Yes, I will check Discord after the event. Don't you worry. Yes. What do you guys want me to check? Can I be given the Great God Emperor? Oh man. I see it. I see that. I see what you guys want. You guys are causing problems. Oh my God, guys! Look at what Dav is doing. Look at him. Oh, the opening scene of Lord of the Rings is so good. I can't believe Dav is picking Helmengorst. I can't believe it. Just, the worst matchup to pick Helmengorst is like Wood Elves, because they'll just like snipe him before the fighting starts. But I mean, if Dav plays well otherwise with his hounds and bats, he could win. I think Wood Elves... Okay. Vampires have a very good matchup with Wood Elves because they have really good harass tools and staying power. But if you put the best Wood Elf player in the world against the best Vampire player in the world, I think the Wood Elves would win more games. Yeah, but the funny thing is Dav doesn't know money's on the line. Neither of these guys do, unless they're stream sniping. So like that's like a new thing. I'm just gonna surprise them at the end and be like, hey, here's like $25 or whatever. Yeah. One sec. That was weird. Somebody was rattling on my door, and I don't know who it was. Must have been my brother leaving or something. My brother's actually visiting right now. He's in the living room with his pup. Yeah, Vampire Counts do really good against Wood Elves because they have like a ton of really good mobile harass units that aren't going to break, so you can just keep pressuring the Wood Elves, which is pretty cool. Yeah. It is time. This is going to be a good one, guys. If Dav wins with Helmengorst, he's the winner of the tournament. Our today's Flash tournament, just over 2 hours. Yeah, the Hobbit trilogy was pretty disappointing. Somebody's found me. It should work, Wodam. The link should work. Yeah, try it again. Link to the Discord. Professor Pone loves the prequels. Look at his avatar. It's General Kenobi. Roger. The prequels are great for... I think the Star Wars prequels are... better because they created a meme culture. So like in Star Wars prequels, we get like Palpatine, we get like just all these haggard, stupid characters that we can at least laugh at and enjoy now. Whereas like The Hobbit, like you don't really get to enjoy too much. There's like, what is that memorable about The Hobbit? You know, like there's no do it. There's nothing like, you know, I don't know. DahvPlays coming in hard with Helman Gorst. Unlimited power. Thanks, Professor Pone. Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, I mean, streams are more casual. If people interrupt me while I'm recording, like, battles for the channel, like, just recorded battles, I always get really triggered. But if it's just, which happens a lot. But if it's like a stream, it's obviously a much more casual format. It'd be really funny if, like, Zardar goes, like, mass infantry trying to, like, mind game him, and then all of a sudden Gorse is just, like, wrecking them. The Hobbit. Yeah, I enjoyed The Hobbit. Like, I enjoyed it enough. It's just, like, compared to the other Lord of the Rings movies, it was a massive disappointment. Yeah, you have Gandalf. Like, I'll take it, you know? They just, like, make some, like, haggard romance triangle between, like, the dwarf and the elf. It's, like... There's very, like, poor character development for all the dwarves. Like, what... Like, when you were watching the original Lord of the Rings movies, you're like, God damn, like, I know Gimli. I know Aragorn. Like, I care about these characters. It's, like... They have weight, but like these other dwarves, like Beaufort and Bomber, like what? They're just like stupid, like tumbling down hills in their stupid barrels. It's just like, oh, it's just so like the combat is just so haggard and corny. And then like there's no character development other than the fact that the fat one eats a lot. You know, it's like, oh great, that's funny. I'm really attached to him now. You know, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just, oh, and the bald one, he's jacked. Okay, so he must be the warrior one. But like it's, I don't know. It's just. I was so disappointed. I mean, at least it has Gimli's dad in it. He was kind of cool. I think he had like one line in the whole movie. Like, that's another thing. They could have had him like making all these lines like that Gimli would say to like give us the nostalgia, but it's just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I was disappointed. I still enjoyed them. Don't get me wrong. I love terrible movies. All right. Anyways, let's talk about the game. Vampire counts. You guys already saw the army. Skeletons, Graveguard, going very wide with the Fellbats and Direwolves, which is very, very standard here. And for Zardar Total War, a little bit of a different build. So he does have Eternal Guard in the front line, which will hold. Graveguard will cut them up, and they will lose in prolonged combat, but they hold. And that's going to buy time for Big Dick Durthu and the Tree Men here. So without Terror Guys, Zardar might be able to get this game. I don't know what anti-large these guys have. There's some Blood Knights here, some Skeleton Spears, but the two Ancient Tree Men will be tough to take down. Zardar also has some Deepwood Scouts who are going to snipe Helman Gorst. Azrai Spears in the back, and then also Sisters of Thorn. So definitely has ample resources to defend his missiles, but because Helman Gorst has really bad summoning range, and he can only summon, you can't spam zombies with him. And it doesn't look like DahvPlays brought a second Necromancer for zombie summon, so those archers are going to be relatively free. Yeah. Yeah. So it's time, guys. You can see that the Fellbats are going to be pushing in, probably going to fly overhead, do some scouting. Honestly, if I were Zardar, I'd probably just use the Deepwood Scouts to just murk them, just eradicate them, so you don't have to deal with them later on. So this is good. So Dav probably wants to fly back into the tree line, get a little bit of cover here. But Helman Gorst is pushing forward. The inexorable force known as the Gorst Wagon. You can see the bell is ringing, and he is pushing forward pretty well. So he could potentially get some draining in, and it'll definitely be very good if it becomes a blob situation. But the tree men are going to be able to push through and just whack on Gorst. I don't see anything except Blood Knights that can stop Durthu. It's going to be a little bit hard. So the Hounds over here are looking for an opportunity to strike, and it looks like Dav is going to be charging into these Eternal Guard, which is a little bit risky. I'm not sure why he would do that, but I guess they're actually doing a lot of damage against these Eternal Guard. But yeah, just retreat. The Azrai Spears are going to come in and, you know, more high DPS, but man, these Fellbats just getting murked. DahvPlays comes in with the Varix Reavers and charges against these guys, and also gets some Hounds chewing on these Azrai Spears, and that's a really good idea from Dav. I actually haven't seen anyone do that, because Hounds are not large. They're small infantry-sized units. So the Azrai Spears are going to be surprisingly inefficient. The Blood Knights, or the Varix Reavers on the far side, are getting poked by the Spears and screened out by the Deepwood Scouts, but Dav getting pretty wild with his Hound play. Definitely some innovative stuff. So in the front line, Helman Gorst is still a light year away from getting to the fight. You know, honestly, if I was Zardar, yeah, he can't push through because the Blood Knights are just waiting. He knows that, like, God, Gorst is so haggard. Like 23 speed. How is he going to get in there? You can see the tree man just has a fat chub. He's like, oh yeah, give me that Gorst. So he's probably going to start fighting these Graveguard, and once Gorst gets close, just pop on over there. But Dav is going to have to use the Blood Knights defensively. The Varix Reavers over here are just getting absolutely melted. The Hounds doing some okay work, but the Azrai Spears will win because their combat stats are just much better at 30-49 for their respective stats. But the Hounds are doing pretty good, just kind of chewing up some of the flanks a little bit, but the Blood Knights do charge in against Durthu, but honestly, there's Azrai Spears standing on Durthu. I really think that Zardar Total War has a pretty big advantage here. So Helm and Gorst is going to be pushing in on his cart, and he's finally going to start draining. But, I mean, draining the Tree Men isn't going to do a whole lot. So it looks like he's going to summon some Graveguard in the back line. And a Flock of Doom goes down as well from the Wood Elves. It looks like it's going to hit some Skeletons and some of these Chaff units. Summon Graveguard, though. That's going to be pretty strong. So the Graveguard and the Black Knights in the back should be able to Monster Mash some of these Deepwood Scouts and get some good kills. Obviously pretty powerful. They, have the same stat line as regular Graveguard. The Hounds over here feasting. So Direwolves, 2 groups, probably going to get up and around on these Azrai Spears and start chewing on them. And Helm and Gorst is draining away. So they'll probably be able to win this engagement. But the Tree Men is going to take a year to kill. And you can see it's coming for that. It's coming for that booty. Just look at this. Gorst is like, flee, like ringing his bell. Gorst is so terrible. He should have like rocket boosters on his thing, to help him get away. But he's going to turn and fight. He doesn't have much of a choice, I suppose. Wow, the Vampire Counts just swept that frontline engagement. So Dav, if I were Dav, I'd probably get the Blood Knights and have them protect Helm and Gorst instead of pinning Durthu here, because Durthu is going to take forever to kill anyways. And Gorst is just going to die to this Tree Man if they just sit and fight for another couple minutes. In the back, the Sisters of Thorn still doing a good job kind of securing the position, but some of the Graveguard have gotten through. They're going to push on these Deepwood Scouts. The summoned Graveguard actually have a good wrap on this Branch Wraith here, so I think they'll degenerate before they're able to kill the Branch Wraith, but the Hounds in the back getting caught out by the Sisters of Thorn. But little do the Sisters know is that this is the Mighty Dire Pack. This is the Regiment of Renown of Vampire Wolves, and they do have a bonus first large, so they're going to be able to get in there and chew on those Sisters, and he definitely wants to get these guys up and around. It looks like he's going to run, but just fight. I would just fight at this point. Just engage and try and win that. So Helm and Gorst somehow, some way, is able to get away from that freaking that Durthu and the Tree Men. I do not know how, but he ran past the Blood Knights, I think. So get in there. It's going to provide some buffs. He obviously gives melee attack. He gives the Magic Animus, which is going to reanimate these guys. And I think Dav might be able to get this. Believe it or not, I think DahvPlays Helm and Gorst. He might win this Flash tournament with Helm and Gorst. So DahvPlays just kind of parking his cart in here, just kind of waiting. And the Lamentation of Despair coming down from Durthu, getting some really good work in the Curse. So he's just going to try and Alpha Strike him right now. So I think he's had enough, but he can't get through the Blood Knights. The Blood Knights are pinning Durthu with their anti-large. And I don't know, Dav had a pretty good position there. Maybe stay in on that, but he might try and get out and just get another charge bonus, which would be a good idea, if he can get away. But the Deepwood Scouts and the Wood Elf reinforcements are all being routed off. It's basically just a Tree Men at this point. So we're going to see, guys. We are going to see. I do not know how Helm and Gorst escaped there, but it looks like Durthu is just going to be pushing after the Blood Knights, who are going to charge back in and refresh their charge bonus, which is going to make them much stronger. And Helm and Gorst is just running laps, guys. He's having a good time. And the Direwolves, I really like Dav's Direwolf play. I think that's a really cool use of the fact that they're not large against Azrai Spears, which are so typically used in the backline to defend. Whereas regular War Dancers would kill Hounds much quicker, but you're not going to see those in this matchup. So that's really, really cool. But the Blood Knights are starting to get melted, so I'm a little bit worried for Dav that the Blood Knights are out of commission. A very good Flock of Doom coming down. And if this Branch Wraith can unify with these Tree Men and provide them the buffs and heal them, I don't know. I don't know if Gorst is going to be up to the task. Even though the bounce of power is in Dav's favor, without those Blood Knights, I really don't think he has the stopping power. He's probably going to have to park Gorst like here and just bait the Tree Men. Like bait them to chase Gorst. Oh man, this is so sketchy. Oh man. So there's going to be the Dire Pack coming in. This is really nice. Bonus first large. Could potentially nip on these trees and wear them down. Gorst is going to give them melee attack buffs with his corpse card abilities. And the dogs are going to do it. We need them. We definitely need some sort of an Invocation to Heck right here. An overcasted one would just be game changing. Yeah, Durthu's getting worn down. It's very slow, but the Hounds do add up. They have that bonus first large and pretty good combat stats on those guys. Skeleton Spears should be able to finish off these Azrai Spears. It looks like everything else back here is definitely in the favor of the Vampire Counts. Those Graveguard are going to be able to finish off that Branch Wraith. So that's going to take away the magic support. And Earthblood would just be so bad for the Vampire Counts if an Earthblood went off on these trees. So if he can pin that Branch Wraith there and keep it from getting in, that would be very, very strong. Yeah. So right now you can see that Helm and Gorst is trying to waddle away. He does have his Pimp Cart, and the big trees are like trying to chase him, but all these Skeleton Spears and Graveguard and Dire Pack and company are just kind of holding it. Look at them. Oh my god, look at this. They're just so angry, just chasing him. Oh, Gorst is trying to run. Oh, they're like pushing his cart. No, you need these Hounds. He needs those Hounds to protect Gorst. Gorst is going to get killed in a matter of seconds by Durthu. Just Big Dick Durthu is so angry right now. So get the Hounds, get in there, save the Gorst, save the planet. That's the plan. I know Dav needs to win this Flash tournament with Helm and Gorst. Look at this. Oh my god. And he just gets slapped. He's just getting slapped by Durthu, but Gorst is surprisingly tanky with that 44 melee defense. He's really doing his people proud. And here come the tree whips, but there's going to be two trees, but Gorst is Gorst riding the whip. He's going to pull up and around and maybe go around the back here. Yeah, he needs to just keep going through his own forces to force Dorothy to get like dragged through damage. Looks like there's going to be some Deepwood scouts coming in to snipe Gorst in the 4th quarter. Oh man, that's not good. Dav needs to shut those guys down using these Sternsmen over here. It looks like the Branch Wraith is actually winning. This Branch Wraith somehow has beat these Graveguard. It looks like some Eternal Guard and Azrai Spears came back, so that's definitely what it is. Gorst taking a couple more shots. Ooh, that's not good for the vampires. Sword of Daith going down right there is going to give a massive AoE kind of damage debuff there. And Gorst is just getting whooped on right now. His armor is down to like 15 from that debuff. Oh, but he's summoning something. Gorst is summoning, what is that? What is that witchcraft he's doing? Oh, looks like, did his summon get canceled or something? I'm not sure. But man, looks like the trees are going to finish off Gorst. And with Gorst being dead, I don't know. We're gonna watch a close-up of his demise. Definitely a Chad versus Virgin type situation here. The Chad Durthu coming in. And the trees are just so hungry for blood. Oh, Gorst, no. Oh, he's surviving. How is Gorst surviving this? He's just waddling. He's draining. Oh my god. Gorst might be able to do this, guys. If Gorst lives, he's just going to be a legend of this channel. Look at him just... Oh no. Oh no. 200 HP. Tree. Ooh, Gorst goes down by the whips of that tree. Bounce power is dead. Even... Guys, Durthu was wavering. Oh, he overcasted it. So Dav overcasted it, summoned a White King. The White King is actually doing damage to Durthu, because Gorst can summon White Kings if you overcast his summoning ability. Oh my gosh, this is just madness. So this is a really good play by Zardar, just running and waiting for the White King to disappear, because from there he'll have a pretty good chance. And the Branch Wraith is coming back in, and Deepwood scouts are shooting from the forest. Just what a freaking battle! The Chad Gorst first. Oh my god! Oh, look at that White King. Look at Durthu just waiting for it to disappear. The Deepwood scouts are shooting in there. The vampire counts, honestly, I don't know what else is coming in here. This is just madness. Hey Adam, thank you man for the donation. Gorst riding the whip is definitely worth 10 bucks. Hell yeah it is, brother. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're enjoying this stream. This 4-man tournament we've had today. Gorst tried to get away, but Durthu's actually wavering, guys. He's so low. Oh my god. Is Helman Gorst's army going to win this? This White King is going to carry on Gorst's legacy of glorious victory. Man, he overcasted that and kamikazed out. That's kind of true. But this is a lot of vampire count stuff. Graveguard, Spears, Graveguard. Oh, and the Sternsman. Oh boy, I don't know how you're going to be able to finish the Sternsman here. That's going to be too much for these trees. Guys, I think Gorst is going to win the tournament. Very well played by Zardar and Dav. They both played great all day. This is just a madhouse, guys. So you can see right here that Durthu looks like he just crushed one of those guys in his boots here. Oh, Bounce is going back towards the middle. The White King is starting to go down. Oh man, could we go to a game 3? Could we go? Oh, Flock of Doom. He must have been saving that. That's his trump card right there. That Flock of Doom is going to do a ton of work against the vampire counts. And the White King is also degenerating, going down. He needs to kill Durthu. This White King needs to make contact. Sternsman also getting very low, so I did not know he still had Winds of Magic left. The Graveguard here going to push into the Deepwood Scouts in the forest. This White King is probably going to fall to Optimus Prime. Oh, he just got stomped on. Damn, son. Damn, you just got baptized. Guys, I think the Wood Elves are going to pull this one out. I really do. I think the Wood Elves are going to win. What a frickin' battle. God damn, that was crazy. With Helman Gorst, I thought it was over. 100%. The bounce was like 75%. But I guess the White King was the reason. It was an inflated bounce. There's no way the Vamps can win now. The other tree has too much HP. It has like 2,500. Yeah, there's no way. Wow. That is madness. Guys, we are going to a rubber match in our finals of this Flash tournament. So, for all of you Europeans who are staying awake and watching this, kudos to you guys. I know, I'll try and start these sooner in the future, but... God damn. What a game. What a game. These are like some of the best games I've had on the channel in a while. For sure. Damn, nature, you scary. Yeah, this treeman is. I don't know. The bounce is... Durthu's wavering, guys. He's wavering. What the hell? No way. The Sternsmen are just such monsters. Oh, no. The Graveguard are coming back. And this tree's getting worn down by the Sternsmen. Oh, my. Oh, man. Guys, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to go. This is just crazy. It's almost 3 in the morning here. You Europeans, you guys are... Patriot Troop. Oh, Lamentation of Despair coming down from Durthu. This could be it. He's going to blast it. It looks like he's cackling in the forest. In his natural habitat. Oh, and Deepwood Scouts coming back. They have no ammunition. Sternsmen do not go quietly, and they heal. This is such a slogfest. This tree has been brought down like 200 HP since I last looked. If Dirthu dies though, they could lose, like have leadership issues. Okay, Dirthu's coming in. He's like, screw this. I've had enough. What is this? What is he casting? Oh, he's using the Sword of Day. Oh, that's going to be really good. Lowering the armor here. Oh, and draining these guys. I think that might be it. -3 leadership. They're starting to tank. With the other group of Graveguard coming in, the Sword of Day still is going to be draining them. The armor debuff is really good here because Treemen don't have good... Oh, that's it. Damn, dudes. Damn. That is nuts. Oh, my God. Hey, what's up, Eels from the land of Kilbasa? The land of my love, my Lady Turn. Wow, what a freaking game. Almost with Gorst. Hot damn. That was some stuff. Hot damn. Final match. You guys are true patriots. Yeah. Wow, guys, we're in game 3. This is it. This is the finals. Let's see who wins this. Let's see who wins this. That was freakishly close. Altorf Outskirts is a great map. One of my favorite, actually. Oh, dude, I love Bigus. Dude, Eels Bigus is like my favorite food I had in Poland, and his dad makes it. It is so goddamn good. And he puts like kielbasa in it. Oh, it's so good. Gets me full chub just thinking about it. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice again. I'm gonna get some more water. Guys, this is the third and final match here. It looks like Dav's gonna be going Empire. Let's see what Zardar picks. This has been the one, the spicy meatball. I'm Italian, so I can make those jokes. Yes. Time for some tea, boys. No, I did not microwave it. My voice is like going. Plus, yeah, I already have a little raspy voice from allergies and stuff. Crispin, I can't keep my eyes open for much longer. Black Iron Battles, that is heresy, dude. How do you not like Biggest? You're married to a Polish woman. It's true. Dude, Black Iron's wife is just going to come up behind him and be like, it's treason then. Oh, man. No, I wasn't. I actually went to go get tea. I have like a water cooler thing out here that pours hot water, and it probably sounded like that. Oh, God. I can't hold on any longer. Yeah, absolutely, man. That'd be fun. We've met up with a couple people in Poland, though. Last time I was in Poland, Ann and I met up with someone from the channel, actually. It was fun. Did it sound like you, Crispin? Oh, man. So, in the finals of this Flash tournament, we're going to have DahvPlays versus Zardar Total War. And again, make sure to check out their channels. Because again, you know, they're taking time out of their day to, you know, play for us and play for our entertainment. So make sure to at least give their channels a look and see if it's something you're interested in. But Beastmen versus Empire, very classic matchup. DahvPlays is definitely going to bring out his signature Pistolier build, which is very good against Beastmen. They counter skirmish very, very well. Black Iron, you got to try the one that Anna's dad makes. It's so good. Yeah. Well, and don't worry, I'm always going to put up my own battles on the channel. I'm a big advocate of that. If you're a YouTuber who's going to claim to be an authority on like you know, a game or something, I feel like you should show that you're competent in the game. That's why I like to put up my own battles on the channel and do community cast. But yeah, like for this is a great way to get more content to you guys, and also, you know, introduce you to people in the community who are awesome and all that kind of good stuff. So your life is drinking beer and watching Turin and Italian Spartacus? Yeah. Hell yeah, we got a lot of Poles here. You guys are like family now. I'm marrying one of Poland's own. Let me see if Anna's still awake, actually. I think she's probably asleep now. Sorry, guys. Just checking some work stuff I got going on. Are you not entertained? Oh, one sec. Hey, and also Jordan. Thank you, Jordan T. Thank you for the donation. I missed that one earlier. My apologies, but thank you, man. If you're still here, sorry if I missed it. Yeah, thank you for linking to Zardar's channel as well as Dav. Thank you, Black Iron. Thank you, brother. This is a great matchup, though. It's really fun. It's skirmish heavy. It's very micro intensive. It brings a lot of like fun times for all. The hand's feeling a little better. I've been taking it easier lately. I was getting carried away. I was like, because look, like if I go on ladder on any given day and play like 8 games, like maybe like 2 of them will be good casts. So a lot of time, like it doesn't match you against newer players or very one-sided matches. So yeah, I was going a little bit too crazy, but I've been kind of finding a system where I don't have to play as much, like go as crazy. John Phillips, I like that, man. Well, you know what, John? I'm half Irish, half Italian myself. We got some kinship, brother. Yeah, your dwarven builds are strong. Good. Yes. yes, dwarf. Dissatisfied dwarf, absolutely. All right. All right, boys, it's time. You once went to Krakow and a man on a bike hit you and cycled and ran away. Dude, I love California. California is amazing. Eels, if you're going to be getting into multiplayer, I would recommend picking like start off with like Lizardmen, Vampire Counts, Warriors, like factions that are more one-dimensional, like very melee focused, and work your way into playing more micro-intensive factions like Beastmen and Wood Elves and Empire and stuff like that. I would say just like start off playing Lizardmen. Lizardmen are a very good learning faction. You can learn like the basics of things. They're also one of the best factions in the game. So, but yeah. Oh man. Oh, you use your Ryan Smeagol voice or Italian Smeagol voice to scare your kids. Oh my god, so great. So Dav going back to the old school. This is a very old school style of play where you use the Boris Toadbringer. He's very good. He regenerates. You don't need AP against Beastmen really. And then you bring well, I guess he has really good AP. I was just thinking of the horse variant. But then you get the Amber Wizards, who also causes fear and terror and has 450 weapon damage or weapon strength. So he's very powerful. But aside from that, very low tier, front line for Dav. He's going to be relying very heavily on his Pistoliers and the supporting Reiksguard. So he has Zentler's Reiksguard, one group of regular Reiksguard, I think. Let's see. So he's got Zentlers here. He's got 3 Pistoliers. Over here, he has another group of Reiksguard. So he has 2 in total. Boris Toadbringer, secondary line of Free Company Militia, and Flagellants in the back, which is pretty cool. I like Flagellants as a secondary unit. Once they break through, you can like send them into hold, which I think is really cool. And it looks like for Zardar Total War in the front line, he has Gore-Herds with shields, who will win against Spearmen, so I kind of like that he didn't overinvest there. He does also have 2 Bestigor Herds. He has a Deathcaster, which is a staple. He has to use that Fate Abune on those knights. He has Morkur and a very heavy contingent of Centaurs with great weapons and Hounds. So this is just going to be a micro battle, guys. We're going to see who's able to win out the day. So Dav has been reacting very quickly today, so he's able to pull back and just Pistoliers just wrecking those Hounds so far. Oh, this is going to be so good and tasty for Dav. And the Reiksguard come in, just the heroes of the Empire, and just pin down those filthy beasts and send those Chaos Warhounds running back to their wastelands. Oh man, those guys are probably going to get shattered. Brutal. And on the far side, the same thing's happening. Dav's Pistoliers are getting in there, but these Hounds might catch him. Oh, that's not good. If these Centaurs can get in there and engage while the Hounds are poisoning and dragging these guys down, that could be very, very strong for him. Man, this is some give and takes over here. This side definitely favored. Oh no, but Dav gets caught by all the Centaurs and surrounded by poison Hounds. That was an ambush. I think Zardar laid that trap. So he hid these guys in the jungle. He lured the Reiksguard in, and they're now 100% dead. 2 groups of great weapons. He has the poison Hounds. Dav's going to need to support these. It's too bad Boris wasn't nearby, because Boris could win this engagement with the terror route. In the meantime, Zardar getting in the back with poison Hounds. Just some great play so far. And it looks like there's going to be an overcasted Flock of Doom right there, which is... The Reiksguard might help survive that because of the Flock of Doom and the Pistoliers providing Overwatch. I would definitely just jump in there with those guys. But a lot of micro going on. Pistoliers on the far side are kiting back. The Reiksguard here not wanting to get swarmed. But these Pistoliers take a bit of an odd angle. They're riding danger close to the sun, and the Centaurs turn in on them. Oof, that is not good and tasty. Those Pistoliers unfortunately took a bad angle of pursuit, and they do get caught. The Reiksguard are going to want to turn and fight now and try and protect those Pistoliers if they can. But I think Dav is microing very heavily over here, so Dav takes a commanding victory on the side of the battlefield. He saves these Reiksguard, who are still somewhat healthy, 17 models, I guess, and use Pan's Impenetrable Belt, which gives them speed and physical res. So he did really well. This opens up the whole backfield here, but over here, it looks like the Beastmen are cleaning up shop. They have caught 2 groups of Pistoliers who are very tattered, and these Reiksguard are fighting great weapons as well. they might get overwhelmed. Hard to say. But in the front line, it's definitely going to favor the Beastmen. The Spearmen holding, trading evenly with the Ungor herds who are low tier. But the best score herds here are going to do a very good job. You can see the Free Company are taking some shots, but they're a little bit obstructed. Chaos Spawn will undoubtedly be summoned here. But Dav, he has a lot of pressure coming in the back line, so he can just sit here and just goon all day, boys. So Morker will lose to Boris Todbringer, and then he's splitting them up. So Dav is going to be getting his Amber Wizard, probably going here, but the Chaos Spawn coming in. Very good stuff from Zardar. So the Chaos Spawn might be able to use their mass to pin down these Royal Knights. And it looks like the Free Company did fend off those Hounds, so definitely some very good play out of them. Sorry about that. So in the meantime, these Reichsguard are charging into the back line of the Ungor herds, and they are going to buckle that, so good stuff there. And the Beastmen out on the far side, it looks like these Pistoliers have been broken off. Still a very pitched fight, but Reichsguard have much better sustained combat stats. They have 35-29, 27-20, so pretty big difference. Armor still helps, even against AP units, so they're probably going to win that versus those guys. But the Beastmen in the front doing pretty good. The Spearmen are starting to buckle a little bit, but it looks like this Empire Goon Squad is just going balls deep on Morker, the Shadow Gave. He's taking a lot of damage from Boris Todbringer and Terror. Oh, and that Deathcaster just getting monster mashed by Dav's heroes right there. And there are some Centaurs pouring through. So maybe he's going to try and rescue his lords, and I think that's probably the better play. Just let these Pistoliers go, and I do not know what's going on with this Chaos Spawn. Just cluster right here. But the Chaos Spawn could pile in. I don't know. Morker, if Dav forgets about Morker and he's able to heal up, he could have a chance. These Chaos Spawn tearing into the Free Company, but great crossfire from these Free Company militia here. This is just a thing of beauty. Over here, we still have a pitched fight, but it looks like DahvPlays is going to win the Cav engagement. The Reichsguard will win this with the support of the Pistoliers. But there's a lot of Bestigors running around. So, I don't know. But the leadership thing, I think, is going to be too much. I think that Dav is going to claim this, because if he chases Morker off the battlefield, that's going to be tough to come back from for the Beastmen. Even though they have a lot of stuff, it's just those large terror-causing units being in such good health, I think is just kind of this could be really good. If they're able to catch him here and pin him down so they get the attack, he's going to get stunned. And the Poison Hound's coming in as well. The Deathcaster, if the Deathcaster can rally here, maybe get a Spirit Leech or two on Boris. Oh, and then that allows Morker to come back. Wow, that is a really, really good change of events right there. Over here, we do have some Pistoliers pushing up. It looks like they're going to be trying to shoot into the backs of the Beastmen, just kind of clean them up, which is good. Their shields aren't going to be facing the right directions. The Reichsguard and Pistoliers forming ranks on the far side of the battlefield. And, yeah, the Reichsguard are so good. But it looks like Boris gets away and just whoops those guys who tried to chase him. But the bounce power came back to the middle a little bit. As, right here we do have a rallying from Morker, a good Spirit Leech going down. And Boris did take quite a bit of damage. And the Beastmen, they have Bestigors. So that needs to happen. Morker needs to start standing on top of these Bestigors and just trying to survive. Free Company Militia taking some really good pot shots. And they do good damage against light armor. And Morker is basically unarmored. He has 15 armor, so that's going to be a really good choice. But the Empire troops are starting to buckle. This Amber Wizard actually going down pretty low. The Deathcaster right here is getting chased, so hopefully, for his sake, he can get another Fate of Buna, maybe just get it on some of these Pistoliers or just anything you can reach, because he's not going to live much longer with the Toad chasing him, but it looks like Toad is going to, Toad's going to be staying for the Bray Shaman instead of going after Morker. So Morker is going to be regenerating here in this fight. Obviously, fighting Spearmen isn't going to be a lot, but look at Dav's firing line here. He just has all these Free Company Militia who are just sitting, just gadding these guys down, and then the Amber Wizard comes in and gets a great WWE charge right there on Morker. So what a thing of beauty, guys. And you can see Morker, the Shadow Gave, is going in there. The Deathcaster is just getting popped in the dome by these guys. The Free Company Militia are like, he charges in. He's like, you know what? On second thought, I'm just gonna run. So right here you can see that the Bray Shaman with Death is gonna get broken off, and I think that's gonna be the game for the Empire. Morker can easily just get gooned out, but I don't want to call it early like I did last time, but all I see is Empire forces. I do not see any Beastmen forces. That's gonna be it for sure. Because Toadbringer is just gonna come back and kill Morker right now. But beautiful play for sure. Beautiful play from both players. It was like great games. And I know Zardar mentioned he's just getting into multiplayer, but he did really well. I mean, he won some great games today. So let's hear it for the boys. And today our winner of our Flash tournament is going to be the mighty DahvPlays. That was amazing. Good. I love the Pistolier play, and I can't quite do it like that. Dav has he's pretty masterful with those Pistoliers, so I really like the way he plays with them. It's really cool. Yeah, the Bray Shaman immediately regretted that decision, charging in there. So yeah, guys, let me get my headphones on, and we'll go talk to the boys. Make sure to stay around for a second. I want you to hear the closing thoughts of our competitors, unless you need to go to bed, and then I totally understand. Great stuff. That was a lot of fun. Dav fought through some hard competition today, too. He had to fight Gobbo King and did a great job. So let me go ahead and join down here. Well played, guys. Those were some damn good games. We got Helman Gorst. We got Durthu, which is great stuff. So, Dav, congratulations on the victory. And,
Thank you.
And what do you have to say, man? You got any info about your channel, you want to talk about the games, just whatever thoughts you have, feel free to shout them out.
Yeah, I mean, Zardar played previously, and I wasn't really sure what to expect because we haven't played that many times, but I have to say I'm very impressed. All those games were very close, very competitive games.
Yeah.
And his games with Janet were really great as well, so
Hell
props
yeah.
to him. And yeah, if you guys want to check out my channel, of course it's there, but I definitely recommend checking out Zardar's channel also.
Right on, man. Well, thanks for playing. We appreciate it. And there is a surprise. We got enough donations, so there's going to be a little prize sent to you, Dov. So
Ooh.
Oh,
so send me your PayPal information. And Zardar, well played,
Yeah.
man. Just the
you,
underdog
thank you.
coming in, sweeping to the finals, putting up a goddamn good fight, man. So kudos to you. What do you got to say? Tell people about your channel, what you do. You know,
well,
all
I'm
that.
mainly a campaign player, which I play like all of the Total Wars. Like before I came into this Flash tournament, I was playing Attila battles.
Yeah, right on, man.
on multiplayer. So yeah, I just played all. Like I don't mind, and just mostly campaigns. But I'm trying to get into the Warhammer multiplayer scene now.
Well, you should, man. You got a knack for it. You're truly a natural. And
I know I'm good. I just lack the knowledge. That's why Janet is my teacher. He's trying to teach me.
Janet is
He's like
training you.
yeah, he's the best guy. He's the noblest of the souls out there.
Is he your Yoda? He just sits on
Definitely, yeah.
he just like
Yeah,
sits
yeah.
on your back while you like train
Man.
in the swamps.
Man, he's such a great guy. He
is.
deserves to be. Yeah, everybody should check his channel. He's really quite good.
Right on, man. Well, thanks for playing, dude. I appreciate it. And
No, me, thank you for having me here.
hey, you're very welcome. And we'll try and make this a regular thing, maybe at least once a week. So if you want to play in future ones, just I'll shoot you messages and
I'm always around.
hell yeah, dude. That's what I like to hear. Me too. So yeah,
Nice.
that's it for today, guys. So thank you guys for playing, and I'll make sure to put links to your channels in the post video afterwards, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah,
See you
same.
later.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
All right, guys, that's it for today. You've heard from the champs. You've heard from them. Glorious stuff. So big thanks again to everyone who played. Oh, check this out. I have a new fancy thing. Watch this, guys. You guys are gonna love this. I hope it works. It's probably not even gonna work. Hold on. Where is that? No, hold on. I hope it actually does work. So we're gonna run it right now. And we're gonna launch it. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, we're trying it. Is it working? Let's see if it actually appears on stream. I don't know. I've been experimenting with this. This is it here? Credits should appear. Okay, so 1 second here. I don't know if that worked. Give me 1 second here. That looks like it's all saved up. I'm trying to figure out how to like run the credits thing I set up. Oh, roll credits live. There we go. All right. Let's see if it works. Thank you for doing it. All right, cool. It actually worked. Hell yeah. Check that out. Star Wars style. So thank you guys for joining today. Make sure to check out everyone's channel. Big thanks to the Gobbo King, DahvPlays, Zardar Total War, and Janet on occasion. It's totally working. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I'm learning technical stuff. But make sure to check out their channels if you guys enjoyed this. We will be back. No Rickrolling. We will be back with more of these fun times probably next week. We might even do one in the next couple days or over the weekend. I'm going to try and do my own quick battle stream on like Saturday, but maybe during the week we'll do these like flash tournaments or best of threes or all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, all I can say is big thanks, you guys. You guys were super generous with donations today, and hopefully that Haggard Star Wars credits thing is enough of a thank you. I thought it was kind of cool, right? I'm not rickrolling you guys. Come on, give me a break here. But big thanks, guys. We will see you guys on Saturday, and of course I'll have my daily videos going up the next few days, so you guys don't need to worry about that. And that is pretty much it. So thanks again for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you guys next time. Cheers.